Okay, so all right, awesome. Okay, please comment BIC if you have not. BIC. Welcome to the family. BIC Peter Maduka, billionaire internet citizen Peter Maduka. Welcome to the final day of the event. All right, Owolabi Otton, welcome. BIC Owolabi, welcome to the family once again. Taiwo Fadayi, welcome. BIC Uzo. Billionaire internet citizen Uzo, welcome. We have Daniel Iboro, welcome. We have BIC Francisca, welcome. We have BIC Ovo, welcome. We have BIC Godfrey, welcome to the event. Final day, the 3 days retreat on dropshipping. As you are joining, please help us mute your audio. That will help everybody pay attention. And then there are a few other rules. If you want to ask questions, there's a button you click to raise your hand up so that we stay organized on the events equally. Okay, there's a button right there that you click that says raise your hand just within your screen. Okay, if you are joining, welcome and comment BIC. Let's welcome you to the event. Please mute your audio. Okay. Okay, so as you join, please mute your audio. As long as maybe you are disconnected by network and you find yourself back on board, help us mute your audio. Okay, that will help every other person to stay connected without issues, all right? Welcome, BIC Lami, Aaron, welcome. All right, welcome, billionaire internet citizen Aaron, welcome. So who else in the house that is yet to comment BIC for a warm welcome? We have BIC Mirage, welcome. Mirage, AI Mirage, welcome. I think that's your company name, Mirage Limited, Travels Limited. Welcome. Okay, so today we are going to really look at the sales, the selling of your product. Where does selling start from? It starts from traffic. It starts from sending people to the website. Obviously, it starts from sending people to the website. Now, when somebody is not able to send people to his or her website, there is always one issue along the line. Okay, so however way, just know that no matter what happens, the only reason why people will not be visiting your website is because you are not advertising. The only reason why you will not be making sales, okay, in fact, the most reason why people, newbies, end up not making any money at all is because they have never even run any advert at all. The other day, I was in the street of Benin, along Ring Road, if you know there. And guess what? I was seeing in the digital billboard, mighty digital billboard at the middle of Ring Road in Benin City, if you know Benin, I was seeing Google, okay, or Google, actually advertising in the biggest billboard of the city, being advertised by Google that actually own an advertisement system, okay? Now, some people will be like, they are rich, that's why they can afford it, that's why they can do it. Well, within that time, I have about 6 billboards running for my own business, digital marketing agency in Benin City, right? At that point in time, 5 to 6 billboards actively running, being charged a couple of thousands in total per month, every single month. So you will say they have the money, that's why they are doing it. Okay, just know that if they had never advertised from the beginning stage of their business, they wouldn't have reached that stage of being able to afford that digital billboard. Because even me, I wasn't able to afford the digital billboard. And again, even at that time, even if I'm able to afford it, I will not be able to, I wouldn't want to use that digital billboard because it's just a display of my brand. And at the end of the day, somebody else's brand is displayed. Too many other brands are displayed, and it doesn't take up to 10 seconds or thereabout, and it disappears with another person's brand, and you have more than 10 of them in line advertising on the same digital billboard being displayed. So I don't find it something that a startup or a brand like mine should be able to want to do, of course. So, but why are they advertising? Why are they advertising? Why on earth are they advertising? Why is Google busy advertising when they really know for real that everybody knows them? Okay, maybe you say, I myself see it as everybody knows them. People use their platform to search things on the internet to get activity. In fact, most people think that Google is actually internet. The only thing you do with your data once you are subscribed, the first thing you do, most people, more than 90%, the first thing they do is to actually go straight to google.com to start searching, or to search for something, to make research, or to, students use it for research, for their projects, for their class works and stuff like that. And then individuals use it for the same purpose of making research, finding why is this thing happening in so and so place, what's the latest news and thereabout, or finding exact product they want to buy, or what kind of latest product is in line in this type of stuff that I'm looking for on the internet. That is what Google is about, the search environment. But still, this popular they are still advertising. The question now is why? So, and it's simple. The simple answer is they want to get more visibility. They want to always come back. They always want you to stay put on their environment, because Facebook is doing a lot more than them, a lot more better than them in terms of retention of users. Retention of users is the main thing here. The data is king. When people keep coming back, when people keep using it, when people come back, keep using it, Google keep making money. But still, at the end of the day, when Google don't get people coming back, it becomes an issue. But guess what? People tie themselves to Facebook as their personal life, as their personal belonging, as their own, they see it as their own fatherland. Okay, most people, especially in Africa, now see it like they have used Facebook so well that they now see it as their private life. Okay, so in such a way that you can't even send them message from anywhere else. They only want it to be just within their family, and then they can't even upload some kind of things or stuff like that on their timeline because they feel like it's their family. They can't even sell product or service on their timeline on Facebook. Why? Because of family, because they believe that this is their family land, this is their family, okay, encroachment or environment. It is not meant for business. Okay, it is not meant for anything. My family, my parents, my people, my friends, my relations, or everybody that knows me from school, from place I work, they should not see that I'm selling something that will help me make money. Okay, they should not see that I'm selling anything. Okay, so, and that is really what it means for people to take something to heart, to take something to be theirs, something of that nature. That's what Facebook is doing. So they have a whole lot of the highest retention of users than Mr. Google do. They have a whole lot user retention than Google. So Google keep advertising, and Facebook equally do advertise too. I mean, physical billboards. Okay, they do too. So, but why should you, as a person, understand that the only reason that business exists is by advertisement? The only reason that business exists, the only reason that people sell in the street, you say that they are just, they make money, just have a shop and they make money. All right. The thing is that why on earth would they still put dummies and put it on the road? Why on earth would they print flyers and cards to share to people to come and buy from them? Why on earth should they do that? Why are they doing that? And even if somebody's at the middle of the market in a very broad, big daylight place, for example, maybe Jankara market or Alaba market, or you go to Onisha market, guess what? people in a broad daylight, people come all over the world to shop in this place. But guess what? At the end of the day, people that are selling right there keep advertising or moving around in the markets to capture customers to come to buy from them. No matter how large that people come in or troop in the place, we are bound to still advertise. We are bound to sell. We are bound to advertise. The very first stage of selling is to advertise. Very first stage. Bonus training here, please. Before we continue with our sales, right? How do Google make money? Let's interact. Let's interact. We have a lot of time today. Let's interact. How? Okay, is YouTube actually free? Like if you say, why should I learn digital marketing, buy a course to learn digital marketing? Why should I do that when it is absolutely free on Google? Can I really get, or on YouTube, can I get from BICs right here? Yes or no? Is Google, is YouTube, is it free? Is it free? Is Facebook free? Let's just use YouTube first, okay? Is YouTube that you go to, search for content or videos free? And if it's not free, how is it not free? Can somebody help us with that on the chat box fast? All right. On the chat box, let's be interactive. Let's interact this wonderful evening of Sunday. I'm waiting. Yes or no? Is YouTube free? Is YouTube free? We are scared. Nobody wants to say yes or yes, say no. Okay, we have somebody who says something. Let's hear. Okay, Lami said no. Who else? Who else? Who else? Is YouTube free? Okay, somebody said yes. Somebody said no. BI Solushola said yes, and Lami said no. AI Mirage said no. Okay, who else has opinion? Let's hear from you. BIC Wolabi said no. Okay. Now, that is awesome opinion, right? But the thing is that for real, it is not free. Okay. All right. It is not free. Okay, just like Olushola is repeating his no to giving fact there, the fact that not everything on YouTube are free. All right. Now, I want to now tell you 100% of everything on YouTube is not free. All right. 100%, not part, not half. Okay. Not half, not maybe, not is there maybe. How is it? Is it that they are taking my data and then they make money from my data? That is what almost 70% of people I ask in my physical classes when they come to my office, and I ask them, how do Facebook make money? They say they make money when I log into their platform. They use data. They use up my data. As a user of Dropazz, as a BIC specifically, you really have to, know what's up between the lines of everything that happens on the world of internet. At least on the world of internet, you should be able to tell what is going on. What is going on? YouTube is not free. Every content on YouTube is not free. In fact, in 2020, late 2020, Google now made it by force. Okay, Google make money in two ways. Number one, Google, by the way, is the same person who owns YouTube, is the same person who owns Google. So Google make money, number one, in ads, okay? And then number two, in subscription. Subs, I just say subs, all right? Subscription in terms of your direct payment to use YouTube, okay? Your direct payment to use YouTube, which I'm very sure or certain that they will do the same thing on Google very soon. It is not free. the video you say you are watching, and then you say it doesn't cost you anything, by the way, even if you are watching the video and the video begins to play an ad at the top of it, okay, a 4 seconds play of an ad before you click skip on the ad. Now that makes Google money, and as well makes the creator of the video which you are trying to watch or get yourself, you know, a training or stuff like that, watch, that person gets a percentage, while Google gets a percentage too. Not, I mean, the chunk of the money is by Google. So I go to Google. Who pays the Google? Who is the person who pays Google? It's me. I pay Google. How? I pay Google directly by going to their ads environment to sponsor an advertisement. Okay, sponsor an ad. And when I sponsor an ad, guess what? People go on to try to buy from my own website. They try to buy from my own website or from my own product that I'm selling or service in my location, whichever one. But guess what? At the end of the day, I make money, but Google makes his money per click that people click on the item that I'm selling, the stuff that I'm advertising. As people click on it, Google instantly charge me. Okay, Google instantly charge me. Google instantly make money as people click on it. They don't care if the click, you know, went on to buy something from me or not, even though I've paid for it. So they charge me instantly. Now, once that click happened in somebody else's video, they give that person a certain percentage too, maybe a 0.5% or 2% or 1% of that amount I paid for the advert. So obviously, at the end of the day, you either pay Google directly or indirectly by watching adverts. Watching adverts. When you watch through those ads, on Google, Google make money instantly. And remember, these videos you are watching are inconclusive. They are not complete. They're not completely made. So in that case, there is no actual guide. It is just about a flair of it. Or you watch a random video and you get yourself confused. You want to watch more or watch more other type of videos. The more you get yourself engaged in those contents, the more they give you more content related to those contents you watched. You never, like, even if I ask you right now, if we put it in a scale, what are the things you learned this year from YouTube? What are the things you learned this year from January to this December on YouTube? You know, you may not really hold your hands over anything you have learned, but you have always watched. If we look at your video series on YouTube, your search on YouTube, you may have watched at least 500 different videos, 500 different videos on YouTube. But there is not even one thing that we can hold you responsible on and say, this is what it is that you took home, that you have actually gotten from this YouTube environment within this time. But still, guess what? YouTube made a lot of money just by those 500 videos watched. So even if you don't monetize your own video, personal video, now you went to YouTube and uploaded a video of your own self, okay, maybe on how to, how to start digital marketing, okay, so, or digital marketing. And then when you created that video, you went on to upload it on YouTube, and guess what? You are not qualified yet to be a YouTube partner to be able to earn, but still Google or YouTube places an ad on your video, by force, whether you like it or not, waiting to anytime you are qualified to be able to be charged, to be able to be paid for people who watch your video. So this is why Google is YouTube is quite different from Facebook, and Facebook decided to now emulate them, because recently this year, Facebook has decided to pay creators. Okay, they now have an extra feature that allows them to pay creators. Creators are people who upload those videos, those content like drama kind of content, comedy kind of content, short, stuff like that. But at the end of the day, those people that upload those videos on YouTube get paid for the content when they qualify, when they have at least 4,000 watch hours. That means 4,000 hours of watch. In a year, it's about 6,000 or so. How many hours is in a year? I think about 8,000 or so, 9,000. I don't know that mathematics right now, but for real, there has to be at least 4,000 watch hours before you qualify to be a YouTuber who will be paid for your content that you upload on YouTube. Now, Facebook has emulated that too, but at the end of the day, everybody that uses either Facebook or either YouTube to make content, to get content, as long as you are the end user, you are not using it for free. And your data has nothing in connection to how Facebook or YouTube make money. You are the end user, the complete end user of your data. So it is going to be shameful to me that you go through or you have a direct contact with me, and when somebody still asks you, how did these guys make money? You say it's your data. Okay, it is absolutely wrong. Okay, you are the end user. When you buy clothes in the street, or buy a bottle of water in the street, and then you come back and say that people, where you bought that water, each time you drink it, okay, each time you utilize the water, that they make money. There is no real-time direct. They have already made the money. You have paid for it. Okay, that is it. That is what the data is about. Your data, you have already paid for it. You are the end user of it. And when you are done using up your data, you are done using it up. Okay, so the data allows you to now surf the internet or surf through people's domains. Just like youtube.com is a domain, is somebody's website. Google.com is a website, somebody's website. Facebook.com or Facebook app, anyone you are using, these are all what? Websites, domains, just like your own domain or your own website. It's the same. Now, if you want to be as popular as them, you need to now advertise as much as they advertise. If you say you want to have billions like they have, or billions of users like they have, then you have to do what they do, right? So the difference between you now and them is the fact that you have not gotten to that stage where people know you that big, that well, that you are now a household name in the world, not just in the state where you are from or in the country where you are from, but in the world. So this YouTube of a platform or every other platforms, they make money directly. Now there is, if you look at your YouTube account, there is subscriptions by the side. And the subscription is a feature by YouTube for you to be able to subscribe to videos so that you're able to watch videos without being asked to watch a content or to watch an advert. So when you are not asked to watch an advert, then you automatically have already subscribed to their stuff, and they charge about, I think about $3 or $5 or so. I think it's about $5.9 or $6.99 per month. So, but most people prefer now to watch ads. They don't even know that there is a subscription for YouTube, where you have been told. But recently, Google begins to pop up that subscription and make people to be very much aware of it. They begin to pop it up on when you try to access your YouTube app. They pop it up quickly to tell you to subscribe to YouTube monthly payment so that you get not to watch ads. So that is important to tell you in the series of, as a digital marketer, as a true entrepreneur on the internet, you should have a broad view of things, not just about, selling, not just about, e-commerce. Okay, these things, this whole stuff, all of them comes together to, they have a direct correlation. Everybody, we correlate on the internet to survive. We correlate on the internet to survive. Nobody can be on its own. Okay, you can't be on your own as long as you're on the internet. You use somebody else's, like now, we are using Facebook's platform to tap into the pool of data that they have, which is customer information or people information. or, you know, people's location, people's name, people's address, people's interest. Okay, people interest, please mute your audio. Thank you. Their interest is very, very important, and Facebook sell it to us directly, and that is how they make money, right? Facebook sell the interest directly to us, and they make money doing that. So if the interest is not sold to us, they don't make money. So when you go to Facebook, like you have watched the video, I am sure you should have. I'm not going to be asking you like we are in secondary school if you have watched the video, if you have done your assignment. I'm not going to do that, right? So I believe you have. I believe you have, and when we come to Q&A, question and answer, you should be able to ask some questions from there. So, but if you look at when you try to run your ads on Facebook, you are asked to put your credit card or put your debit card information, like we use here in Nigeria, specifically is debit card. So now you put up your card there, then as the advert is running, you are going to be charged directly. Now, why are you being charged? Because this advert is being displayed. It's been, you know, you have paid for people's data. You have targeted a specific audience. You have targeted a specific people that are interested to buying that your product. For that reason, you pay for it. Okay, you paid for that data. That data is owned and privately owned by Facebook. But these people that are on Facebook using Facebook for fun, all right, they don't have idea that this data is being sold to Facebook, that this information, this data is being sold to Facebook or is being sold by Facebook, right? So, but at the end of the day, it's not like directly being sold. Like, come on, give me 500 people to come to my website and give me their data. Please mute your audio at OVO. All right, so it's not that Facebook will gather this data, email address, phone number, name, address, and pile them up into an Excel sheet and send to you because you pay 1 million naira or stuff like that. Okay, no. But these people are going to be seeing ads and they will on their own decide. Okay, the power of decision. I decided to do it. Okay, so you take responsibility. They already are responsible for their decisions. People are responsible for their decisions. So they decide to click on the ad and they go to your website to try to buy your item or not to buy your item based on what you advertise. So, but Facebook has already made their money when that person see the product, see the stuff that you are selling. Is what we call impression. Okay, impression. So when the ad is running, okay, when the ad is shown to people, you are charged per impression. Okay, impression per 1,000 miles. So per 1,000 miles can be $1, per 1,000 miles can be $2, can be $5. It all depends on how your targeting was, you know, placed in terms of people's interest and how much they see the item. So the impression is what you are charged on, not per click, not per purchase, not per anything. But now at the end of the day, when you now have your advert run as a conversion ad and you now have a certain conversion on your website, Facebook is breaking through all the impression pricing and break it through all the like your total amount spent. Total amount spent now could be like $10. Example, that $10 spent is now going to share it across every activity on that your advert. That is, it's going to share it on the impression, it's going to share it on the link clicks, it's going to share it on the landing page views, it's going to now share it on the conversion. So it shares it across. That is each of these things sharing that $10 on its own. So impression can be 1,000. Now it shares that if it's charging per 1,000 mile, then that impression, that 1,000 impression is equal to $10. Now per link clicks, it's going to share that if you have, let's say for instance, you have 10 link clicks, right? Now it's going to share that $10 to that 10 link clicks to give you $1 per link click. Now, if you have 10 conversions at the same time in terms of conversion for people who purchase on your website, and the same $10 was spent, right? Then it's going to divide that conversion by that number of dollar you have, and guess what? It's $1 per conversion for $10. So that is just a simple sample. But anything that happens in between the line, whether people convert or not convert, that means people come to your website to buy and they didn't buy, for goodness sake, Facebook has charged you on impression. So impression comes first, all right? So as impression is right here, it comes first. Then the next thing that comes in line is every other, options or actions that could have happened along the line, which is like what I just talked about. Link click, all right? Link clicks, page views, and of course, conversions. Now, these things, the money you spend, if you spend $100, let me just put $100 here. Now, if you spend $100 in total and nobody converted at all, okay, nobody purchased at this stage, no, all right, you had 0 purchases at this stage. Now, Facebook is not responsible. Facebook is responsible to charge you per impression because they cannot really take control of your conversion. All right, they can't take control of the number of conversion you should have because your website is yours, the product you sell is yours. You decide how much you want to sell, you decide if you're going to sell lower or higher, and you decide what you do with the data that was sent to your website actually for people who actually saw that product. Now, even if people saw the product and they did not link click at all, Facebook is still going to charge you on that impression. If they didn't visit your website at all, Facebook is still going to charge you on that impression. The still $100 will still exhaust. So what on earth makes the fact that you have link clicks, you have page views, and you have conversion? And that is these 3 important things. And that is number 1, your website, your copy, which is your advert copy, all right? So how it's, make people feel, all right? Does it really attract people to click? Are you really worth this link click? All right, is your advert really worth this link click? This link click that you are seeking to have, is your advert really worth it? Is it worth it? So that is the copy. The copy starts from the images, the videos, the text, the write-up you wrote there. So these things come together, we call it copy. We call it copy. Now, apart from this, when people are really attracted, is it worth not just clicking? Because most times people click and they change their mind immediately. People's mind is amazing, okay, because this is how God created us, right? We make decisions so fast. Something that we like in just 1 second ago, the second we instantly have disinterest from it instantly. And that is why husband and wife can live or want to live together. They got married in 1 month, and the second month they're already seeing themselves as enemies. Or after a year or 2 years or 3 years, they're already seeing themselves as enemies. We human, we are dynamic in the way we make decisions, in the way we see things. We change so fast, so easily. Okay, so the decision that people make when they click on your link, all right, it's left for them to say, let me be patient to wait for your website to load. Okay, for your website to load. Let me be patient to wait for your website to load. And if it didn't load as I wanted, or within the time that it is loading, all right, and I change my mind, then I will just close the page and move on. Most of them can click wrongly, and some of these link clicks are not even real. Some of them are bots, okay, bot clicks. That means, some kind of algorithm clicks from Facebook, join together. Okay, so, but at the end of the day, if these people come to your website and patiently waited for your website to load, for your page to load, now you now have a page view. Okay, a page view. Now we now move on to the last thing, which is your product. Product. So as somebody who want to not just have fun using Facebook, but to make money using Facebook, using their channels or environments to get in traffic to your website to make money. As somebody who wants to leave that space of fun making, because almost 99% of Nigerians, including those that use it to make money, they use it to have fun. But still, it is so sweet that what you are using to have fun, you equally use it to make money. Use it to gather data for yourself or your business. All right. So, but almost 95% of persons in Africa that use Facebook they don't know anything about advertisements, what it means that an ad is being shown to them. They see a post from somebody that says sponsored. Okay, it's easy to memorize that is sponsored, is paid for. Okay, but still, it's not clear to them how all those things were done. They think that these people are actually, they are working with Facebook. And that is why Facebook went on to say, on your web pages, you can go ahead and write at the bottom of it that this content is not in direct coordination, in direct partnership with Facebook. This website just visited does not have anything to do with Facebook. So that, but most people still feel like this advert content that was displayed that says sponsored is Facebook that plays that advert, and that person that owns that advert is by Facebook. Actually, it's Facebook that owns the advert, and it's recommendation by Facebook. And this guy may have gone to Facebook to give them that advert in their physical office before they are able to place it, and just comes out as sponsored. That is how a whole lot of people see those sponsored of an advert on Facebook. But that is because they are just using Facebook for fun. They're just using Facebook for fun. They're using to have fun. So the every other thing that comes in, it doesn't concern them. All right. And of course, those that are knowledgeable now, but still, when they know that they are, when they are browsing on Facebook and they see a form to fill and somebody is going to sell them something, and they are going to get, this person is getting a lead from me. I'm now a lead to this person's business. Now, most of them avoid buying anything or avoid doing anything about that because, one, they feel like they are wise enough. They are not supposed to be sold to. All right. They feel like they are wise enough. They are not supposed to be sold to. So this is equally one of the reasons why at the end of the day, when people come to your website, they are not buying. Okay. They feel like some persons even come to your website. I mean, just 5% within the people that use it in Nigeria. But if 30 million people uses Facebook in Nigeria, 5% of that 30 million is a lot of number. All right. 5% of that 30 million is about 1.5 million. Okay. So a lot of number. So if within those 1.5 million, vibrant people that understands everything about, advertisement, and probably they run their own ads too, but they come to your website. Some of them come to your website just to look through your website, to copy, to, try to emulate what you are doing, or try to go find that product that you're selling to equally sell on their own store, stuff like that, right? So, but you are equally busy, wasting time to complain to yourself the fact that it's not working. No, you need to really calm down to understand there are chaffs that are going to come to your website. It's your job to just filter them, and feel free to, squeeze the chaffs and dump them inside dustbin. Okay, and enjoy your business. So this is the reason. These are the 3 reasons why your advert will convert. Number 1 is the copy. The number 1 is the copy. The images, the words, the content. All right. It is very, very important. And remember, your website has copy too. Okay, your website has image, video, stuff like that. And it matches. It has to match with, it has to match with what you have here. Okay, what you have here, right here, okay, has to match with what you have here. Okay, they have to match what you are saying here. The headline has to have something like that, talking about that on the website too. That makes it believable. That makes it, not being, looking as if you are deceptive, something of that nature. All right. So, but the copy, the website, and then the last thing is the product. What you are selling on the website is equally a thing for them to decide. You have said it now, you have shown them. They now decide if they are going for this product or not. They decide to buy it, they go ahead and buy it. They decide not to buy it, you just leave it on. And then you move on with those ones that purchase, because definitely a lot of number we are going to buy, definitely. Okay, people are going to buy. So, but these are the three things you look towards when your conversion is not working. So if you don't have link clicks, what do you work on, please? Somebody on the chat box, what do you work on if you don't have link clicks? Based on what I am saying right here, if you do not have link clicks, people are not clicking. This first stage here, this first stage right here, this dude right here. If people are not clicking, 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 but you're having impression, Facebook is charging you. All right, because I have already explained to you, Facebook charges you by impression. So they don't care if somebody clicks, if somebody page viewed, if somebody converted, they don't care. So, but my question is, my co-BICs, all right? When people are not clicking to come to your website, before you even have a shot or a chance, remember your money is being already spent at the impression. If people are not clicking, what is going on? Where do you need to fix? Let's check the answers. Okay, BIC Uzo says pixels, and then BIC Olushola, sorry. Let me say content, all right? Olushola says copy. And then BIC Infinix S5, okay, your name is not part of the word here. You can let us know your name too. Okay, says the copy is wrong. And then Lami Aaron says adds copy. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Okay, we are getting from Peter, BIC Peter, you have to update your ad content. And Francisca says the ads copy is not captivating. All right. Okay, that is Infinix S5 is actually Eze, BIC Eze. Okay, awesome, awesome. So that is correct. You all are correct. Absolutely correct. Absolutely correct. Your copy, that is why I aligned them up right here. When people are not clicking, when nobody is clicking, nobody is coming to or trying to come to the website or link click, come to the site. Nobody. Then for real, the copy is bad. The copy is bad. Don't feel bad that you have spent $5 or $2. Don't feel bad to kill the ad and make something different. All right. Now, people normally say, or digital marketers or drop shippers that you see on YouTube, you know, the white guys that give you information about drop shipping. They say you test product here, test product there, keep testing product. For goodness sake, you don't test product. You don't test product. I don't do that rubbish. What you test is your sales strategy. So when your copy is not giving people link clicks, please change the copy to a different sales strategy. When your copy is not doing right, think about your sales strategy. Don't think about the words, the headline, this only. No, think about the sales strategy. Go beyond the copy. Think about your sales strategy, your sales strategy. Today is all about how to sell. This is the secret. Why is my advert not converting? Why is my advert not converting? Fix it. You are you have the power in your hands. But because you don't have the knowledge, you don't even know what to do. Okay, you instantly say everything is bad. You know, there has to be, I don't know why it's not anywhere yet. If I was Facebook, I would create universities across the world to train people on this platform, their platform, on using it and stuff like that. People graduate from schools or from their university to be branded, but they don't do that. They don't even have a streamlined training, actual streamlined step-by-step training that goes beyond 3, 4, 5 hours of real video content. They created one of their platform. They are learning something, but at the end of the day, it's just about text that is asking you a question and you answer, and then you go to the next one, and then a short video that, you know, a salesy kind of video. It doesn't go anywhere, and they started that one this year, last year. Okay, so but at the end of the day, it doesn't connect. It doesn't connect you to your roots. It doesn't connect you to your environment, to the product, to what you are doing. It doesn't connect you. It doesn't show you what I'm trying to tell you right here, right now. It does not. So the copy is not just about the headline. It's not about the text. It's not about the video. The video, the text, the headline should now be talking about a sales strategy, a sales strategy. And where do you now have that fixed? Where do you now have that fixed? You go straight to your website. Okay, you go straight to your website and make changes. You know, anytime you make changes on your copy, you have to make changes on the website too, to reflect those things, so that you will not be deceiving your people when they visit, right? You don't deceive them. When you say you want to give them something, when they come to your website, they have to do this or do that. No, as long as you have told them that stuff at the beginning, or you want to give them a coupon, give them a coupon, and then they come to your website, they're not seeing any place to apply a coupon. You know, the only thing that is important when people come to your website, if you are giving them a coupon, the only thing that is important is just a form to fill that coupon and get that discount, nothing more. Don't show them any other thing. Every other thing is irrelevant. Writing a full-blown 10,000 pages of copies is irrelevant. The only thing that's relevant is the form. Let me paste that coupon you gave me, and then let me get my discount, and then let me see if it works, if it's true. So your sales strategy is limitless, all right? It's not, you don't have limits to the sales strategy that you run. Zero limits, zero limits. And the question will be, what kind of copy would that be? What kind of, how will I get to knowing what I should say? What should I write there? What should I give them? What should I talk? What should I say? It's simple. And that is why we are here for you, by the way. You know, Dropout is beyond just drop shipping. I know you must have already found out already yourself. Okay. So, but the screen I shared yesterday on what we did, let me show you how to fix your copy. Pretty simple. Okay. All right. I'm going to stop sharing, but I don't want to stop sharing this one right here. So for that reason, I have about 3 devices connected here. So I'm going to give the other device the host. So you can look through from that side while we go to look at the page. Okay. We had retreats. Sorry. We had retreats.dropazz.com yesterday. / what was that page name again? Car jump. Okay, I'm trying to get through with the link. It isn't connecting me to that page. Retreat. So But on the page yesterday, I was showing you guys to save the time, to save the resources and stuff like that. I went on to actually pre-design. That's why somebody here yesterday was asking who already has a template or sales page from Dropazz before now, was asking if this one is new. Okay, definitely it's because it's new. So I created this one for you guys that are part of this retreat to just give to you, which I showed you how to download it and how to install it. That means uploading it on your site and then make changes necessary. Showed you everything that yesterday. And now that page is the copy you need. That is the simple answer to how do I get a copy, all right? How do I get a copy? How do I get what to say, all right? What do I say in the advert? It's pretty simple. That copy, the copy, everything you see on that website, the headlines you need, everything you see on that page, the headlines you need, the content you need on the video, the content you need on the image, every single bit of it that you need, it is all right on that page. All you need to do is to think which one you want to copy from. Just copy from one line. Like the headline says, I think the headline says Christmas, first word says 2 Christmas gifts if you order today. That can be a sales strategy. 2 Christmas gifts if you order today. All right. That headline is powerful. All right. Or another headline, danger facts. Car battery costs more than 66% successful street and highway robberies last year, December. For goodness sake, this is December again. This is fear. When you don't trigger people's fear, you can't sell to them. When you don't trigger people's emotion comes in fear, comes in love, comes in pain, comes in everything possible that brings reaction, different reaction. It's what we call emotion. If you don't trigger people's emotion, they don't buy from you. Okay, they don't buy from you. When you tell people, I'm going to give you 2 products for free, it's emotional because they want to get something for free. They want to get something that they don't want to pay for. People want to see it if it's real, by the way. It triggers their emotion. So car battery costs more than 66%, okay? If you go to that link I just said now, which is what we created yesterday, retreats.dropazz.com/car jump, which is what we created yesterday, you should be able to see the fact that that particular event, that particular link holds everything I'm talking about here. So I wanted to share it, but if I share it from this screen here, I'm going to disrupt what I'm writing on the other screen. So I was trying to see if I can, so that means I can't even do it in any screen because 2 screens cannot be sharing at the same time, no matter how you try. Okay, so if you go to that link, you'll be able to see it at the same pace at which I am trying to post. I don't want to mix up things for you. I want you to always to see what I'm showing on the screen as it is. Okay, so that we don't come and be writing them freshly and take that time again. So the page says car battery costs more than 60% of successful street and highway robberies. Last year, December, thousands of cars stolen or parts taken. Okay, and then there is an image that shows some kind of robber guy or robbering guy with trying to look into somebody's car, stuff like that. Okay, you already have the template. I'm sure you know what I'm saying. Now it continues. It says your car battery gets expired at will, either by age or by electrical faults. Use this tool to jumpstart your car, charge phones, charge laptops, Wi-Fi, etc. Now, understand this. Any part of this thing you copy, it's enough for you. Okay, example, you can decide to come and say 2 Christmas gifts if you order today. I'm talking about now, you highlight the 2 things that are giving for free, which is the glasses, all right, which is the glasses, the night vision glasses. Now you begin to tell them about the night vision glasses just on your copy, on the headline of your copy. Your night vision glasses, your the battery charger, the phone charger, Wi-Fi or Bluetooth phone charger, which is the second gift you want to give them. And you can decide to give them any other gift in Dropazz, by the way, like the car headlight, all those stuff, anything of your choice. But you know that you look at your pricing, anything that is lower than or higher than what you want to give for free, you don't go for any of those. But this platform gives you opportunity to make choice of any product of your choice and give it away. But you have already added that product price plus the product profit you want to make, everything into that one product you want to sell. And yes, you are giving people deal, because at the end of the day, they still buy at the same price from any other person, and yet those people will not give them any gift, stuff like that. So if you scroll down on the page, you see the two gifts. The two gifts is right there. Now, you are prompting or trying to convince them to buy based on the gift you are giving to them. All right, that is one copy, and that is one sales strategy. One sales strategy now is only on the gift. That's why I just used the headline, 2 Christmas gifts. That's one sales strategy now. Now, you can have another sales strategy, the one that talk about the fear of the fact that they are going to lose something. They're going to lose something if their car battery gets spoiled on the road, which is the headline that says car battery costs more than 60% successful street and highway robberies. Now, if you get this car power bank, is the 82,800 mAh power bank. It comes with the tools of this, tools of that, tools of this, tools of that. If you get this right here and right now today, we are going to get this particular gift for free plus free shipping. Now, if there is no extra thing on top of anything that you are saying or doing, then it's not a sales strategy. There has to be extra thing at the top of anything that you are giving or anything that you're offering, else it is not a sales strategy. Now, remember and don't forget, if you are using your headlines, no matter how good they are, no matter how wonderful they are, still understand equally that people will still come to your website and decide, okay? The decision is theirs, they should decide. All right, please help us mute your audio. Thank you. So the website, the copy, everything comes together to invite people up to click, to visit your website, and then to convert, which comes to the last thing. When people finally come to your website, and they are not buying, in a certain percentage that they come to your website and they are not buying, some people will be like, you need to look at your targeting. No, your targeting is not the problem here. The problem is the interest base for the product. As long as somebody has shown interest by link clicking on your website, on your advert, and visiting your website, patiently loaded, and the person is recorded as page view, and the person still left. In every 100 person that visits your website, at least 2 to 10% are going to take a reasonable action, either an action of a lead or an action of a sale. And this is what you measure. Action of a lead comes first, then action of a sale. So the problem for newbies is always about, they always, do their calculations and cue the ad so early, they don't even know what is going on. So don't do that mistake. You are no more a newbie, by the way. So in that case, when people visit your website, if you have like 100 page views, 100 page views is still almost nothing, but still understand this. At that 100 page views, you should have at least 2% to 10% action, reasonable action that you should be able to hold hand on. Example, somebody added product to cart and abandoned the cart. That is an action. People don't just visit website and they leave. A 100% will not just visit website and they completely, no, there has to be a trace, a complete trace that for real, these people came to the website. So you could be having people adding product to cart and they abandoned it, right? Now, there has to be something that went wrong there in between the line. Maybe they now saw the price or they applied your coupon and it wasn't what they expected. Okay. So, but at this stage, there has to be a sale. When you have 100 people that visit your website, you always get a sale. I'm telling you that. And how much does it cost for 100 visits? you will see it by yourself when your adverts are actively running, because nobody can tell you an exact amount, because remember, you are charged by impression, not by the people who visited, because after the impression has been charged, before that same money is being applied to the number of persons who actually visited. So you can be charged at $0.1 or $0.001 per page view. Okay, can equally be charged, less than that or more than that per page view, depending on the number of people that visited your website and the amount that was spent. And you can just go on Facebook right now and drop $100 on one particular ad. It is going to exhaust in the same one day. But the thing is that because this advert is new, you're going to get an extremely terrible result that you will instantly give up. That I will tell you. And that is why I always tell people, you don't make the bad mistake. You always start your ads with as low as $5. As low as $5. You can even split the $5 into 2 ads and do 2.5 USD on 2 adverts. You are free to do that. Or you do $10 and then you have 2 adverts running, or you have 4 ads running at $2.5 per ad. Okay, or if you put it in Nigerian perspective, 500 naira, 500 naira across 4 ads is 2,000 naira. Then you put that 4 ads running. By the time you run the advert for 2 days, 48 hours, which is 4,000 naira spent, you will begin to see real-time actual events on your website. Actual events. You begin to see page views. Remember, at the beginning part of your ads, you have to start the ad by traffic based on the training that is in Dropazz. Very, very important. So copy, website, and the last thing is product. Copy, website, and the last thing is product. When an ad is not working, when people are not, buying, people come to your website and they are not buying, the product is likely what they are not much interested in. But I want to tell you by my own personal experience, okay, especially Nigerians, because we are in Nigerian dropshipping retreat, right? Especially Nigerians, for goodness sake, even what they don't want at all, they will buy it when they feel that they are stealing from you. When they feel that they are stealing, when they feel that they are getting this thing an unbelievable price, when they feel that they are getting these gifts upon this thing that they are selling, they are buying something at 5,000 from you, they are getting gifts of so and so number of gifts from you. They feel that they are cheating you. They feel that you are being cheated. That is when they buy. So it's not that one product you say you are selling that is the main thing here. That is not what Nigerians want. Okay, it's not exactly what they want. The only reason why they take action is the fact that they want more, extremely more for less. I agree, I will buy this your product at 5,000. But what is the catch? What else? What else? They will begin to ask you what else. And then you begin to do the product is this. No, that is not what they want to hear again. They already know about the product. They want to hear something else. So when this don't happen, you don't sell. And this is one of the reasons why we develop sales strategies, at least 2 sales strategies every month. 2 sales strategies every single month is important when you truly want to sell. When you say you want to sell, you sell every single month by sales strategies, okay? Sales strategy, it is as important as you trying to spend money advertising, okay? Somebody said, if I, want to do this, if I want to do this and I'll be spending, I think I have about 20,000 naira to do this in terms of my running of advert, but I don't think that I can cover for up to 2 months for that 20,000 naira. I say, for what reason? Why are you only thinking about how much you spend? Do you realize that you are running a business? Why are you, for goodness sake, only interested on the amount you are spending? And this is the only reason why people don't utilize training. They don't utilize events like this because they feel like it is not, it's as if that they are only supposed to be spending. You are supposed to only be spending. So they don't pay attention. Even when you are telling them something, they don't pay attention. Because only what that moves in their brain is the fact that they paid so, 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 and so. So you give value beyond. That is why even at this stage, you may have noticed, I go beyond what we are doing here severally. Why? Because I know you want more. You don't want just, all right, Nigerian dropshipping. Pretty easy, right? But you want more. You want to really understand beyond the dropshipping, the product. What if I want to now sell my own personal product? How do I do it? What if I have a landed property to sell? Okay, how do I do it? What if I have a business in the street to sell? How do I do it? This is how. If you truly want to sell it through the internet, this is how. It's pretty simple, very simple. You only need to sit down and rack your brain a little bit. See, somebody asked on this event, the genius, I want to go for yearly plan yesterday, or be there before yesterday. But I'm thinking, are you going to give a, an offer for New Year? I laughed because I believe he understood what we are saying here. He knows that I must do something for the New Year or stuff like that, right? But you should know this is only how you sell. It's only how you stay relevant in the market of business, in any business anywhere in the world. The only reason why people will come out of business and always be, on the hand to mouth, as money is entering their mouth, okay, it's going for feeding, is because there is no actual thought. That's why I always tell you guys, again, the thinking, the motivation, the thinking, what you are thinking is very, very important. Is beyond important. What you are thinking within the time of your business. Most people are always thinking of what they are spending, and that's why they don't even employ people. When you go to the place where they employ a sales girl, the reason why they employ a sales girl is just to represent them when they go to bring back their children from school. Otherwise, or they are inside the shop, the sales girl should stay in at the front. Otherwise, the sales girl is irrelevant to them because they feel like they are spending money on the sales girl. They feel like they are spending money on the boy or the sales girl that is working with them to sell in their product. You are not spending a dime. Brokers don't cost you money if you know how to help them help themselves in the business. If you know how to help them help themselves, that means if you know how to make them do what they're supposed to do in the business and as well do it in an aspect at which they are helping themselves too, they don't cost a farthing. They don't cost, it's free. It's 100% free. They don't cost a farthing because they are going to produce much more than what they are paid. It is supposed to be so. If you don't produce much more than what you're supposed to, then you'll be sacked from where you are working. So if you truly want to sell every single day, have in mind, okay, have in mind sales strategies, okay? I can stop this particular stuff and we'll go to, and we'll look at Jumia on their website, okay? So the reason why I am always talking about using the big guys for sample is just simple, so that you know that even if these big guys, as big as they are doing this thing, why are you as small as you are? Okay, you don't have the much money yet, and yet you are not doing any of all this that they are doing, which is free. To think is free. To say we want to do this kind of thing for you, if you buy from our store today, is free. All right, it's free. Specifically, the only thing you do is the fact that you want to. Okay, hold on. Let me. I'm going to stop sharing this other screen now. Okay. This is Jumia, all right? This is Jumia environment. This is Jumia. Now, if we look at all this video you are seeing here, all this video for the past, this is 2 months ago, 3 months ago. Okay, 3 months ago, let's play what is there. Let me open it on a new tab. Did you hear that? Jumia Brand Festival. Jumia Brand Festival. That was 3 months ago. Jumia Brand Festival. That is what they call it. All right. Now let's look again. This one is ongoing right now. Now look at it right here. This is one ongoing right now. It's called Jumia Christmas Sale. All right. This one is ongoing right now. It has 243,000 views already 9 days ago. It's an ad running. It's not like people viewing from searching. No, it's an ad. Now, let me play. Another sales strategy. Now, this is after 3 months, just within that 3 months of this other one that they did, which is Brand Festival. Let's look. They did Black Friday, definitely. Let's look through the video from this other end, playlists. Right here. Now, this is Black Friday where they are using it to see what is his name for the advert. Right. Now, this is only on YouTube because YouTube is a video. All right, video people has to watch. It's not image. So on Facebook, they are doing the same thing with picture, image representation, video, etc. Now that is Black Friday on November, just November that just passed. All right. This is the Black Friday videos all through Jumia Black Friday, Jumia Black Friday, Jumia Black Friday. Now before the Black Friday was Jumia Brand Festival. Now, you might be thinking that this thing is nothing. It's not what is there. Okay, what is there? It's not true. Each of these things has deadline, and that deadline, people hurry to do something just within that deadline, specifically on the promo itself. Okay, so each of them, each month, they have something new. All right, now look at it. Before the Black Friday, sorry, before the Brand Festival, look at it now. This is Brand Festival video. Before the Brand Festival, they did Jumia Anniversary right here. Jumia Anniversary. Just within the space of 5 months, they have done 5 sales strategies. Each month with a different sales strategy. Each month with a different sales strategy. Can you do that for your business? Now, question time. On the ads, on the advert, on the ads training you went through, what did you learn? All right, on the ads training to drive traffic to your site, what did you learn? It is a video training just like here. This is a video, this is me, then we are live here. This one is just a little different, father, we are live here. But that video is beyond live. I broke it down step by step, stages. So what question do you have from the video? Now, this is a question I'm asking from the video. What question do you have after going through the training related to Facebook ads? On the assignment, which we are giving 2 days now, the first day of the event, I gave the assignment. Yesterday, I gave the assignment again. So what did you learn from that event, that video? We're waiting. How many of us here actually went through the video, please? Comment BIC if you did. Let me see.
Hello, sir.
How many of us went through the video, please? Just comment BIC on the chat box. How many of us went through the assignment? I didn't say go and search YouTube, search Google, search Facebook. Okay, go and do assignment offhand. I didn't say do that. I have a step-by-step training on that. And I say go through that training. It's just about 5 videos to relevant. The most relevant videos are about 5 at most on that. If you went through the video, okay, if you went through the video, for those that are participating on this event, if you went to the video, comment BIC. All right, comment BIC. Everybody in this event, I'm supposed to be seeing a lot of BICs right now. Everybody. I'm seeing just 3 right now. Why? What is going on? You know, it is painful. It is very, very painful if I am doing this and at the end of the day, you are doing nothing. It is painful. This is one of the reasons why we stopped Dropout from being monthly plan. One of the reasons. 17 of us are right here on this live Zoom class. How many of us went through the training? Complete. Went through the training. Okay. We have Daniel, BIC, Uzo, Francisca, Lami, Aaron, okay, so now, what question do you have from the video? What question do you have on the training related to your Facebook advertisement to drive traffic to your store? When you have learned how to sell, the very beginning part of it, the very first thing to do is to turn on an ad, turn it on. Let it be showing green that the advert is active, sending people to your website. After you have made up your copy, which is your video, your image, which these things we provided for you, 100%. The video is right inside Dropazz. I showed you how it is right there. And somebody saying that you are stuck on implementation because you missed creating your store, because you weren't listening. The store creation video is still right there in Dropazz. Creating your store is simple. You click a button and do that yourself. We created a store yesterday. We went to the store. I did like 5 times, repeating myself over and over and over again. Questions, please. Questions from the event, from the video. Questions from the video, questions from Francisca, from Uzo, from Daniel, from, Eze. Let me hear your question from the video on placing an ad, All right, just placing an ad on Facebook. We're using Facebook just on this time. All right, you use Facebook, it is a lot cheaper for you, and it's a lot, you have a lot of control on the pricing, and stuff like that. So what questions do you have? Because we are coming to the end of the retreat related to the event.
Hello, sir. Can I speak, sir?
No, your hand has to be up before you speak, sir, as usual. Okay, we have first person whose hand is up. But before you do that, now let me summarize on what we just did in case those want somebody say you're having difficulty on network, trying to connect and stuff like that. Based on what we treated today, okay, we have a series of talk related to your sales. I went on to even give you information related to how Google and Facebook, how they make money and why you shouldn't be deceiving yourself, something like that, because most Nigerians do that. Why people shouldn't be deceiving themselves when it comes to measuring knowledge, where to get your important knowledge of what you should implement and start utilizing it from day one, right? Getting knowledge from YouTube is simple. You can do that. Everybody do it. I do it. But at the end of the day, when you are looking for a complete information, you don't get it from YouTube. And then don't deceive yourself saying that YouTube is free. It is not. There is nothing that makes it free. It's just that you don't know who is paying and how, right? And then that a couple of thousand did not leave your account immediately do not mean that you are not paying for it. You are. Okay, you are paying for it. Okay, questions from the training. Okay, somebody saying fell sick. Sorry about that, sir. Hope you are better now. We answered the question yesterday about if you are going to create more pixels for more stores. All right. If you have multiple stores, if you have 2 different stores, you're going to create 2 different pixels, right? But if you have, if you have 2 different Facebook accounts and two different stores, you can create 2 different pixels for them. You are free to do that. But if you have 2 stores and you have 1 pixel, you can use that pixel to still utilize on your different stores at the same time. For goodness sake, you can still utilize them. But you have to know this. You have to track that pixel based on the link itself. You have to track the pixel based on the link itself and based on your personal custom events, the event you wrote about that particular. So you can say, instead of writing purchases for your event, if you watch that video on the event of installing your pixels, you see how I did it step by step. Now, if you click on that, if you go through that video and you see the fact that you create purchases on conversion, on custom conversion events, now instead of calling it just purchases, you now call it, this your store, maybe like retreats purchases. Why? Because you want to make sure that this is where this thing is tracked from or tracked from. So you can copy your pixel code and install in many websites at the same time. But just understand, you might not be able to give their differences if you don't put custom conversions related to each website names on the custom conversion creation process. Everything was explained on how to create a custom conversion for purchases, for maybe you want to, say that somebody is now a lead. You know how I explain those things on that video, all right? Next question here says, okay, it's not a question. She said, or he said, there is no question after going through the training, all right? So I hope you have tried implementing. Question from BIC Uzo says, after running ads for traffic campaign and then you change to conversion, should you kill the traffic campaign ad? Awesome. Yes, you kill it. You kill the traffic campaign when the ad itself has now changed hands from, when you have run the advert for 1 week or less, depending on you and your budget. Okay. If you have run your advert, I recommend 1 week, that is 7 days at most, right? I recommend at least, not at most, at least 7 days. And I always say the fact that for me personally, I run my advert even up to a month before I actually begin to do other things related to custom conversion. And I just need a lot good data to measure from. Now, this is one of the reasons why people can come out and measure and be like, this person is a doctor, this one is a doctor, but this doctor is better than this doctor. Why? It's because 2 of them perceive their doctorate activity differently. This person goes beyond the normal. This one just do what the normal, or just do the do the ordinary, why this one do the extraordinary. That is why they are called, this one is great, this one is called great, this one is called good. All right, this one is a good doctor, this one is a great doctor. So at the end of the day, the reason why I do that, the reason why I optimize my ads in beyond the normal is because really I know what I am doing, and I'm confident enough that even if I spend 1 million naira in a month on my ads, it's always going to make me multiple of that at the long run. I am patient. I know what I'm doing. I'm not here for today alone. I'm not here to just make 100,000 naira one day. I'm not here to make just 20,000 naira one day. I'm not here to just make 1 million naira one month. Okay, for goodness sake, what will it do for you? All right, what will it do for you? I came to Lagos in June, July, let's just say July, all right, for the event that we had for 60 days challenge. 60 days challenge. I was here and I lodged myself for months, like days, weeks, then go to months. Guess what? You cannot lodge in anybody's hotel for free. And no matter how cheap you want to look for a hotel, you cannot find a hotel that is less than 15,000 naira in Lagos Island, no matter how you try. So, but except maybe in the rural environment within Ireland, okay? So, but at the end of the day, you need to understand the fact that if you are not making money in what you are doing, you cannot be able to do some extraordinary things. So to actually be that extraordinary and do those extraordinary things, you have to really act like you are doing extraordinary things and do the extraordinary things from beginning. From beginning, based on your thinking, based on the way you think about this whole stuff. Okay, based on if they say you do 1, you are doing 10, right? Somebody wrote a book about it and he made lots of money about the book because it's really true. Okay, he called it 10x, Grant Cardone, he called it 10x, right? People are doing less and they are blaming everything possible, okay, just to make sure that they are right. We are blaming everything possible. You are blaming the economy, you are blaming the government, you are blaming the road, you are blaming the bad, the no light, you are blaming everything possible. You are blaming the training, you are blaming everything, just to make sure you cover the fact that you're not taking reasonable action to yourself. So it's not about the training, actually. It's not about the making money. It's about the complaint, about the being really satisfactory about what you are doing tomorrow. Beyond today is tomorrow. Tomorrow is as if it's too far. When we say tomorrow, we think it's just about 24 hours from now. Some people think it's just about 24 hours from now. No, tomorrow could be 1 year. Yes, we agree. But it can equally start from 24 hours from now. But what are you doing today, right now? Okay, we say go through training 2 days now. Most people have not. At least I see how many people that commented here. We are 17 in number here. And some persons are still joining. I don't know why they are, maybe network is distracting them and getting them back. Okay, something like that. But at the end of the day, you see that the action that you require to take might just be, I might even be saying what I'm saying because I am scared that the fact that I'm telling you to do more. But you're supposed to do a lot more than that. Maybe if I say run one advert related to your campaign for traffic, and you should have been running 2. Have been running 2 campaigns, 2 ads. Please mute your audio. Thank you very much. All right. Let's take the next question. Next question. Please, you wouldn't ask this question of that is BIC Taiwo. I'm angry right now. Kindly mute your audio, sir or ma. As you are joining, please mute your audio. That will help everybody stay on. That is a Techno Camon 11. What is going on, sir? Okay, BIC Taiwo, I'm angry now. Why are you asking the question of link clicks versus landing page views? Which one is better? It's because you didn't go through the training. For the very first video you watched there tells you what it is. Why? All right. I don't do link clicks. I don't think concerns me with link clicks. Link clicks is nothing. I'm interested in people coming to the website. That's what is more important. So for that reason, okay, it's a simple thing. You know, it's simple. Do you want people to come to your website? You want people to just click on your advert? You want people to come to your website? That's what that is important here. So even on your traffic advert, you are optimizing it for landing page view. And I showed you how to do that on the video training. Please try to look into that. And you can't skip it. You always reference to it. It is very, very important. It is very, very important. Now, the management, the running of this your brand, this your business along the line in the long run, all right, is what that video might not tell you. And that's what I'm training you right here. That's what this retreat is about. It's about getting your mindset right, getting your business right, and getting your sales even from the day one. When you know your sales strategy, you are going to be getting sales from day one. What that is a lot important. Okay, questions from BIC Olushola Joshua. Question number one says, is the ads copy the content I write on my Facebook page to write traffic or what, sir? Okay, so based on what I explained here, I said your ad copy starts from your images, your videos, your anything you are using for it. And I equally said your the website, the web page right there, everything on that place is what we call ad copy, because it has video, it has image, it has text, it has headline, it has everything possible. And that is what you even emulate to write a copy for your Facebook post or for your Facebook ad. Question number two, can I get a screenshot of the same products from my competition website or page, example, Jumia, without showing the page name? I only just want to differentiate the price and make use of it as a sales strategy. No, you wouldn't, you should be able to do that if you want to, but yes, not no. Yes, you can be able to do that. If you want to do that, you can do that. You can do that, you know. You can go to Jumia and look for a particular price, but I want you to know equally, people, you are not, should I put it like the fact that you are interested in the fact that your price is cheaper or stuff like that. Okay. Nobody remembers there is Jumia when they are in your website. Just think about it. They don't remember that you are in Jumia. For goodness sake, even if they go to Jumia, Jumia is not going to give them extra something for free, even though they are buying costlier there. Or even if they are buying the same price as yours. And even if they are buying it cheaper, they are still never going to buy from Jumia because they are not getting something from Jumia for free. As at that point in time, they are trying to shop. This is human being for you. This is how we all behave. So the Jumia pricing displaying to people's front or face, all right? And then how we then know? They can easily predict and tell you that, or tell you that the fact that this price is free, I mean, this screenshot is photoshopped. Yeah, because you will still want to say, can I equally, you know, make a video and be with them when they are trying to scroll through my website and go and take them to Jumia and show them around before I come and bring them to my website to buy from me? Okay, it's not possible, right? You wouldn't want to be doing that. Okay, you want to be doing that. So the pricing, you should be confident in what you are saying and confident in your price and confident in yourself. Nothing concerns your environment with Jumia or anything, but our own self, we are trying to make it clear to you that the pricing on Jumia and the pricing on Dropazz, they are not the same. Okay, in terms of, let's just say, let me go to jumia.com.ng. All right, jumia.com.ng. Okay, while we are doing that, I'll go through the next question. So I'm just going to search right here, car jump starter power bank. Okay, please keep dropping down your question. At least we'll imagine this guy says he can't find my search. All right, let's see. Car jump starter, car battery jump starter. So when you look at what is on Jumia right here, I hope you can see what I'm doing, right? Everything you are seeing here, most of them are from 58,800 mAh down. Okay, from 58,800 mAh down. Okay, and look at this one, right? You can see this one, at least this guy wrote it right here. You can see he's selling for 33,000. Let's just open it, let you see. All right, selling for 33,000 naira, and it's right here, 16,800 mAh. Okay, if we go to Dropazz, what you are selling on Dropazz is 82,800 mAh. That is what you are selling. But still, this dude right here, okay, this is the one that does not have tire pump. All right, that's what you are seeing here. That's what this guy is selling here at 33,900. Okay, so you can see it's 16,800 mAh. Let me see, rough. So the need to display the product on your website, including how it is shown on Jumia or stuff like that, is not relevant at all. Okay, it's not relevant. Amazon owner will not be displaying what is it called? eBay product pricing on inside Amazon because he's trying to convert customers to see that his price is lower. No. So let's look at the product here. That is LDS products here. So the same power bank, the same jump starter kit, but different quality, different size in terms of the mAh, which is the battery capacity. Okay, this is Dropout right here is 20,999 naira, and the same product is sold right here for 33,900 naira, and yet it is lower capacity. In fact, if you even multiply this by 2, you still will not get the one that you are selling in Dropazz capacity. If you even multiply by 3, you still will not get, because 20,000 times 3 is 60,000, right? Now 20,000 times 4 is 80,000. All right, it's still not even up to, but still I'm still giving them Jara on top of the 16,000 to make it 20,000 to do my multiplication, and still it's not still up to. So be confident in what you are selling. That is the number one thing. It just happens. I don't know how. Maybe that's just what God did or created or did by himself. You know, people can perceive you, perceive your confidence from afar. Okay, those days when somebody sneezes, they say somebody's calling you somewhere. Okay, I used to hear those things. So, but how true is that? I don't know. Okay, so but at the end of the day, it could be true. You know, it just happens. You know, we human beings, we are spiritually wired. You are looking at what you are selling. You are emotional about it. You are the one being emotional about it. You go to your website, you are looking, oh my God, I've spent 1,000 naira, nobody's buying. Hey, oh my goodness, so nobody's buying. What is going on? What is going on? What is going on? You know, you are emotional here. And then somebody who visits your website is perceiving your emotion from somewhere, wherever the person is. It's perceiving your consciousness, your confidence. I don't know how that happens, but it just happens. When you are confident in what you are doing, when you are so confident in your, and then by the way, who will not be confident with such a pricing? Who will not be? You know, see the price difference. And yet you are giving them these two items for free when they still shop the same item at your own price. So you can sell at 33,900 and you're still making money. You're still making 13,000. Okay, if you remove shipping costs, you're still making about 10,000 naira. For goodness sake. All right, next question, or the question you just, I think you have the number 4, so, or number 3. Yes, from BIC Isaac, you can run lead generation ads alongside with the traffic generation ad. But the thing is that the lead generation ad, there is really no point, because when people come to your website, they still decide to fill that form. So the landing page view ad, just allow yourself to cut across that landing page view ads and run 2 campaigns with that on that landing page view ad. And then, just do it for at least 4 days to 7 days. Then you go ahead and switch to conversion ads, so that Facebook is going to now use your data to get people that are most likely to get result for yourself, or to get action, to get reasonable action on your site for you. How do I link my website to my Dropout? Oh my goodness, really? All right, how to do that is right here. All right, go to stores. All right, we go right to stores. Okay, these things are right on your dashboard in Dropazz, by the way, in case. So come under here, stores. This dark side is your product side, everything about your product management, everything about your items, everything. All right. So you click on integrate store up here, right? Integrate store. Then let's go to this particular. This is the store we are working on yesterday already. It's right, still right here. So I'm just going to click right click here and copy the link, copy link. And then I come right here and paste the link under the link here. All right, I remove this, just leave the link as it is. Okay, leave the gibberish thing that is at the other beginning. And then I give it a name. Maybe I'll call it retreat. All right. And then the status, I want to leave it as active. I'll just leave it as active and create or integrate. All right. So it says I've reached my limit, because I definitely have reached my limit on this particular account related to linking of store. So, but the one that I just added has added 2. So you can see this particular, you have access to link up to 10 stores. This 10 that is here, right here. You can add up to 10 stores in your account. So that's when you reach your limit, when you are on pro plan of Dropazz specifically. So now, please look through. If there's any other store that you have linked before, you have to turn that store to inactive. Okay, you have to turn it to, I just click manage and then you hit inactive and save, so that you want that any activity you are doing to only work on the new one you just linked. And by the way, you're not done linking the new one. Once you add the link, once you add the when you click on the, let me do it again. All right, let me remove one here. Let me delete this one, so that we're able to see, because if you look that way now, you see you cannot click on add another one. All right, so now we can now see these 3 buttons here. Okay, these things are all software, that's what it is. So now when you click integrate store, what I did, let me do it again. When you click integrate store, you add your store name and then your store URL and hit integrate. Then after doing that, you go to stores again and locate that one you just added and click manage. Look at it right here. I will click manage on it. Now, the reason for that is you want to add an API connection, because that's what I always tell you guys, that your store system is quite different from here. We don't have any data about your store inside Dropazz, anything. So your store is yours. Everything is yours there, including the activities there. So now we need the customer key and we need the consumer key or customer secret key. And then we just come here and go to page settings. Okay, go to product, sorry, and click on import products, right here. And this is your store side of your e-commerce platform. Click on import products. Now you're not clicking on import product because you want to import products. It's because there is a need for you to generate link there, or generate something that will now give you those keys, which you are now going to fill in that place. So this is just 2 steps. 1, create your store the other side. Link your store by adding your store link and your store name, and then come here and generate key by coming to under products and click import products, and then come here and hit add key up here. Now, when you click on that add key, guess what we come out here? It asks for description, just give it a name. So I'm just going to call it retreat. It doesn't mean anything you put here. all right? And then leave your email address right there. Then under permission, you select read stroke write, and then you hit generate. All right, keep dropping your questions, all right? Any question you have, keep dropping them, right? So now we are going to copy the consumer key, and we're going to copy the secret key. So we're going to copy the first one, and we'll hit back and paste. Yeah, copy and paste. Then hit back and copy the second one and paste. And then save. All right, that is done now. Okay, you are done linking your store. So when you go to the dashboard, you will not be seeing any error. But if there's anything wrong after linking your store, it's going to be giving you some errors on the dashboard. So if you look through very well here, you see that the statistics has changed. The other one has 3 orders. The other one that was active before had 3 orders. So any store that is active is what you are going to be seeing the information about it here. Okay, you can see total product in store, store integrated, product in store. All right, everything is based on the data of this new store that is linked. So there is no order on this one because we just created this site yesterday, definitely. So, and that is how to link your store to your environment. Now, if you have an external store, like a WordPress store, right, it's still the same thing. You go to your WordPress account and go to your WooCommerce settings, and then go to advanced, and then go to API or REST API. And then right there is where you generate your key. Okay. So that's for people who has another environment. WooCommerce, go to your store environment, click on WooCommerce, go to settings, go to advanced, and then click on REST API. You generate your API key and come and paste it the same way I pasted it here, right here, right here, right here. Okay, thank you for the question. That's okay. Next question right here says, can I integrate my one-page sales page to Dropazz? Okay, I don't really know what that means. You mean to get products from it, from Dropazz? Once you have a store, once you have a website, your 1 page or 10 pages or half a page, it doesn't really matter. As long as the website is a domain URL that has maybe WordPress CMS system on it that you use to design the site or design the sales page, that's enough for you to use it to link to Dropout. As long as it has WordPress and has WooCommerce working fine in it, you can be able to link it to Dropazz and import product from Dropazz for yourself and manage your business. Please, will the video of this event be posted on YouTube? No, I don't think so. I don't think so. It's my decision to make on that. If it will be posted on YouTube or not, we'll look at that. Okay, from Olushola again, why running ads to my product page? Can I also run ads to my WhatsApp for sales? Yeah, you can do that, but the thing is that your WhatsApp is not pixelized. Okay, you don't do that mistake. As long as you have gone through my training, you don't need to make such a terrible mistake that newbies make, or because the fact that they feel like Nigerians should directly send them message. Well, the thing is that you cannot retarget people that visited your WhatsApp because there is no pixel. You don't know their actions on your website because there is no pixel. And there's one thing you should know, by the way, people take more action. People take action on their own, decision on their own, than when you are telling them to take action. When they come to your website, they are reading to decide. When they read your email, they decide. But when they are chatting with you on WhatsApp, it's a different case. It's not dependent on your way of conversation or your way of talking to them that makes them want to not take action. But when they are reading an email or a post that has a close on it, that means a call to action, a CTA on it, they decide right there and they feel like nobody is telling them to do something. People hate when they are telling them to do something. Okay, so at the end of the day, when you send people to your website gather pixels that you are going to use to do retargeting. I have people that are making, like Abubakar Yunus, that is making a lot of sales. He has not even started running retargeting ad. I have to tell him, you need to start running retargeting ads. There's so much money you are leaving on the table. So much money, all right? More than what you are making right now. I mean it, double. So you can't do retargeting ads to people that send you messages on WhatsApp. Waste of resources. And remember, when they send you a message on WhatsApp, they're waiting for you to send them a message to reply to them. and you may not have that time. You may not have the time to respond to everybody, and you may have this feeling. You may attach emotion in your chat with them. Why should you be asking that kind of question? You'll be talking to yourself about, why should this person be asking the kind of question? You didn't read it on the website. Didn't you see it on the post on Facebook? Something like that. When you attach yourself, direct too much on it, it becomes an issue. You waste your resources. You don't convert much. People at the end of the day don't convert much. So, but when you have the data from your website, it is a different ball game completely. Next question from here says, my Facebook ads account was disabled. Am I going to create a new account? No, you should be looking at the one that was disabled. It will re-enable itself. Okay, so create a new Facebook account. And I'm creating a platform that will merge people that wants to sell their Facebook account to people that wants to buy Facebook account. So how many of you here wants to sell? All right, if you want to sell your Facebook account, you can sell it up to 5,000 Naira on our new platform that is coming up. And if you want to buy, you can buy for as low as the same 5,000 to about 25,000, depending on the advert nature of the ad account. Some people ad account has threshold of up to $200. Like me now, if I want to sell any of my ad accounts related to that, they have at least the barest minimum has about 1,200 threshold. So if you are buying that, that means you have $1,200 to make money on Facebook on without actually, paying Facebook ads. Okay, till that 1,200 exhaust, or just within 30 days. Okay, before you pay Facebook for the ads. So you're going to pay a whole lot more to gain access to that kind of advert, right? Probably you're going to pay up to 1 million or 1.5 million to get access to such kind of ad account. Okay, so I couldn't do anything on my dashboard. Reasons given on my dashboard is your account is not active yet. You can't see a product, training tools. But I asked you to send me details yesterday, your email address. Right here, we fixed everything before we close the event. Please send your email address. If you say your account is showing inactive, send your email address right here, right now, right here, right now. Let me see why. Okay, so next person says, that is BIC account, says, can you touch the aspect of pricing? How do I know the exact product price to sell and shipping as well? As profit is the price inclusive of the shipping cost already? What's the CRPA? The CRPA of every product is the pricing at which other people are selling the product itself. I just showed you one on Jumia, it shows 33,900, even though it's 16,800 mAh. If we are selling 16,800 mAh, we will be selling less than 15,000 Naira in Dropazz. Okay, if vendors don't want to sell that way, we'll not allow them to put it here. So, but we are not doing 15,000. We want to give your customers the best quality product ever. So that you don't be having issue with them. Okay. Because if you have problem with customers in the name of that they bought something that is bad, it's not jump starting their car. When they want to jump start car, it's just there. It's not making crack sound or anything. Now it becomes an issue, like a big issue to me, and it becomes a bad name to our platform. All right. Trust me, I hate it. So the CRPA is exactly the price other people are selling. Okay. And now to sell and shipping, the price you are selling, everything you are seeing, the price right here in Dropazz, like that item is 20,909 Naira. That's the price of the item. The shipping of the item is right there too. Okay. Or go to the item, go to LDS product. The shipping is right there. But the thing is that the shipping is based on remote environment or urban environment, urban environment, or places where, is easily accessible. Okay, somebody who stays in maybe a cartoon, sort of a place in a cartoon, it's easy to locate. It's easy to, we all know where that place is, or something like that. Maybe the person is staying close to TB Joshua church. Okay, so it's easy. We can easily tell the vendor can easily tell a rider. By the way, in 2022, we are opening our logistics system for Dropazz. So your pricing on your shipping is going to come down more, very much more when we do that. But still, you know, the pricing for that person is different from somebody who is somewhere in Oshobo, you know, that nobody knows where that place is or stuff like that. So when your customer comes from such place, your pricing for shipping is different. So instead of we talking about 2,000 naira, it could be like 3,500 or 3,000. We don't know, but it depends on the vendor with the shipping company. So, but we always, you know, intermediate within them to make sure that you get good shipping costs on your items. Now, look at this. The shipping price here is what? 2,000 naira. Are you seeing that? Shipping price is right here, 2,000 naira. And when you are fulfilling order for this item, this shipping price is right there too. So nothing is hidden. It's right here. This is shipping price. So, but this shipping price, like I've already said, is based on urban environment. Next question that you asked here was your profit. Your profit is what you decide. It's your choice. So when you look at now, this product is 20,999 plus shipping is around 22,000 or around 23,000 at most. Then you are selling for 33,000. You make 10,000 naira profit margin, please. Right? Or you sell for 35,000 naira, you make 14,000 naira profit margin. See somebody selling for 33,900. You just saw. I don't own Jumia. I don't have any product on Jumia. We just made a simple search. Before somebody will say, you put them there. Okay, so next question, please. I can be able to convince them if they come to chat with me on WhatsApp. How can I add Pixel to my WhatsApp? Please, sir, you don't add Pixels to WhatsApp. WhatsApp is not your own. Okay, we'll go for the next person's question. The reason why you can add Pixel on your website, on Dropazz or any of your website WordPress, because you have access to the back end. You don't have access to back end of WhatsApp. How can I create offer in Dropazz? For example, buy 2 wristwatches and get 1 free. No, you don't create it inside Dropazz. You create it on your website. You tell your customers and then you do it for them. All right. You come to Dropazz and choose product of your choice. You can say, okay, you can say I want to give them 10 products right here for free. Now you have already added that 10 product of price. You know you buy them in Dropazz, right? But you have added the cost and everything right there into your one product that you are selling. And then you know your price and then you know your profit. Now add your profit on top. So at the end of the day, you come here and select the items and, you know, add them to cart. But each of those products you are giving for free, you must import them to your store, personal store, so that you fulfill them like we did yesterday. Okay, I see the questions are just coming, right? So let's do it. What is retargeting? Olushola, what is this now? What is going on? Okay, go back to the training. It's in Dropazz. Click on the training on Facebook ads. Okay, right here. It's just as you are seeing me, as we are talking right here, it's as it is. There is no difference. Okay. Under traffic training, is here Facebook ads conquest. Okay. If you hate watching videos, then I don't know what else. I don't know how else you want to learn. You want to go to secondary school classroom to learn. That's when you will learn to understand the fact that this is digital age. All right. Okay, can I change my details on my profile? Example, password on Dropout. Yes, sir, 100%. To do that, you just go scroll back up here and click on your profile name up here. When you click on that, then it takes you to your account here. Okay, right here. So you change your details, change your information to your choice. All right, this is password environment. You change your password. Okay, and then in fact, you can equally link your Facebook account to Dropazz, which is what we are doing. We are trying to conclude on. A way of you to just click a button and share your product on all social networks. We are doing that, okay? It's amazing. We are doing that. We're working on that. Okay, can I do bundle offer? Let's say 3 or 4 complementary products bundled together as an offer? Yes, you can, sir. Thanks a lot for this class, boss. I'm really, really appreciative too. I thank you for being part of it. Okay, please, your question. 1 says, can you please re-show how to download and get the templates? Next is bonus products we can sell recommendations. Okay, let me give you recommend. That's the one I will do so fast. Recommendation for product you can give away. Okay, recommendation you can do away. Like these two recommendations that I gave and automated it on the website, putting the product, the images and stuff like that. It was because of this particular sales strategy that we are doing for you to be able to make sales for this before Christmas, right? So, but you can do as many as possible. Look at this. You can do as many as possible. Okay, let's see. When we scroll down here, okay, you can give this thing right here. This one is 6,500. So if you say you don't want, you want to give people 6,500 naira offer, that item there you are selling is 20,999, plus this one is 26,500, or let's say 27,000, and then you are selling that item for 40,000 naira or 39,999. Okay, now the question should always be, what is my profit margin? What is profit? What is your profit? How much do you want to make as a person per sale that you make? Now that is a decision you make personally. Once you have decided on that profit margin you want to make, now on this landing page we designed for you, all right, I've already given my own suggestion on the price by automating the price in there, 35,000 naira. So, but now if you decide your profit margin, now it's easy for you to do. And I say, okay, my price, the product cost in Dropazz, every product that I want to give away, how much are they cost? All of them. Then add my profit margin, then add shipping cost. And that is the cost price of the item that I'm going to put on my site. That's it. So recommendation is pretty simple. Look at this car. This one is a special car, kind of car charger. Can do that. Look at this one, mini humidifier. You can place that on your car too. And then this one is USB, kind of Bluetooth, auxiliary Bluetooth receiver. You can use that as offer. If I look at this phone hanging stuff, it's just 2,900 naira, right? Okay, so you can use that for your sales strategy too. I know, let me tell you, there's one thing that is equally a problem for newbies, okay? It's what decision, okay? The decision. To take decision is always very difficult for newbies. Very, very difficult, okay? Now, when they have too many options to choose from, which one should I go for? Time is what is the problem here. You are taking time. Okay, you are taking time in the equation. Go for the first one. In fact, go for the one I will just did for you. Go ahead and copy the link and start running ads. Right? Okay, make it up and start running ads into it. Start making money. Okay. Okay. Says on WooCommerce, I click on settings. Okay, on the WooCommerce stuff I explained, I said when you click on settings, you click on advanced. It has at the extreme end. If you're using your laptop, at the extreme end, once you have clicked on that settings, you see advanced. When you click on that advanced, you look through when you have clicked advanced, then you see REST API. You click on that, then that's where you create the API. So linking your store to Dropazz is absolutely free. We don't charge you for it. Free, 100% free. I guess there are some messages I skipped. I can't see them here. Okay, while I'm trying to look through that, let me see. BIC Faith Ibonism. Okay, Ibonism. Let's hear from you. Hands that are up.
Hello, good evening, VICs.
Greetings.
Hello, can you hear me?
Sure, I can. Proceed.
Here you go on.
Okay. Since sorry, yesterday I tried to, but due to the network, I couldn't join this meeting. But since day before yesterday, I'm so very so used to this organic organic sales are like selling. So there are some clients around my in fact my environment per se. So it happens to be that they are of age per se. So when I talk to them concerning this jump starter, and they're really interested in it, but like doing the internet stuff, like all the link, trying to do all that entries and all that, they told me bluntly they cannot do that, but they need a jump starter. So now my question is, I don't know how I can get it to them. That's one. And
sorry, let me answer that one first. Let's just keep that aside so that we will not forget some details. If these people are actually somebody that is close to you in your family place or around your neighborhood, of course, you don't want to tell them to go and fill a form. Why should you do that?
While you were talking, I had to even show the jump starter to one of them, and she was really, really interested. But she said she
all you
cannot
just have to do, all right? You are the one selling. She's not the one. She's not buying from me. I'm not selling to her. You are the one selling, and you're the one making profit. All right. I don't know if you are not the one selling. Are you trying to sell to the person the exact price that it is on Dropazz? Let me understand.
No, not at all.
Okay.
That was what I had to show her.
Yeah. So in that case, just you yourself get the item to yourself right now, because the person is right with you. The person has already told you that you are interested. Can you just put your own personal information there so that the vendor will send it to you, then you give it to the person? You are the person selling.
I'm still on my own process. I've not been able to get in touch with vendor. I've not started my own sales, so I'm still working on it. In fact, my system just came in yesterday. So
okay,
all this
what I'm saying is that you have just made a sale. You have just made a sale. The problem is you have not closed the sale, collected the money, and give the item to the customer. That's what you have not done. And what I'm saying is, place the order right now as it is. Your address, your name, your information. Go to your own personal website and fill them. Let the item be sent to you, so that you give to your people that are interested for the product. Don't waste it right now. That is a lot of, if there are 10 of them and they are buying jump starter from you, they are going to love using the jump starter kit, by the way. That one is 100% sure.
Yes.
So, and then you should have it to yourself right now, okay? And make your money. You are right there with them. If the person is somewhere different from you, maybe the person is in Abuja while you are in Lagos, then in that case, what you do is you tell the person, okay, just give me your name again, please. Your phone number. I already have your phone number. Okay. Your address, so that I will be sure of where I'm sending it to. Now you get those information to yourself. Then you go to your website and fill it for them. Save them the time. Be interested in saving them time, in saving them stress. Okay, that is why you are a business person. Okay, we save customers time, stress, and stuff like that. Okay, your second question.
Yes, concerning the pay on delivery.
Okay.
Yes, I don't know. I want to. I don't know how is the person going to pay the dispatch guy, or is it when it gets to me then I'll send it to the person? I don't know, because I would have loved a situation whereby I've actually, in as much as I've not started my job, I don't know whether is the dispatch person they give the money to, or because what I'm asking this is that I would have preferred it like whoever that is going to deliver it to just collect the money, and you understand, so that it look formal, than the person start feeling that there's another.
No, I didn't get you. Please come again.
Now, like there's a pay on delivery there.
Yeah.
So what if it takes the date of pay on delivery now, and the goods gets to the client now? Is the client going to give the money to the dispatch person?
Yeah,
that's my question.
Yeah, it's going to give the money to the company that we use that do the shipping. The company that deliver the products to customers via these vendors. We gave them some people they must follow, they must use, okay, because, and then the money is not paid to the rider itself, like directly, to some of them, not all of them. So because we have about 3 that we are using. So in that case, when the vendor gives these products to the rider or to the company goes on to collect the money and send to our own company, that is Dropazz. You send it to us, then we are the one to distribute the money, including your own, you send to you your profit, and then the vendor's own is sent to the person. But the customer has to be happy. The customer has to receive the item. That's the first thing. So we mediate on that. And then if the shipping costs, if you're asking about the shipping costs, who pays for the shipping costs? You pay for the shipping costs when the item is even being sent. Before the item is sent, these companies, we have a deal that, of course, you pay for shipping before they take item from you. That's how it's done. Okay, you pay for shipping before they take item from you. But what we do is the fact that we equally mediate in between the line to equally pay for those shipping stuff. And most of these vendors don't even agree to do cash on delivery. You know, this is Nigeria, definitely. So, and then when somebody puts some thousands of products in stake for a company like ours, because they trust us, you know, they still don't want to take the risk of saying the item has to, you know, wait for a customer, a lazy customer who may not want to show up to take the item. Some of them think that way because they have had experience. So we take the risk. Okay, we take the risk. We pay for your items. Once the items are being dispatched, okay, we actually pay the vendor straight up so that the vendor will not have issues. So the money is sent to us. On the ones that we didn't pay, the money is sent to us before we dispatch, give some cash to the vendor or their own, and then your own is sent to you just within 24 hours of customer receiving their item. In case somebody wants to ask how long, definitely within 24 hours of customer receiving their item. And then if you decide to say, we are going to be adding it in Dropazz before maybe February, where you can decide to tell us how often you want to receive your money on an LDS market. And of course, for the international market, we don't have control on your finances. Your money is sent to you directly to your maybe Flutterwave. Flutterwave is not the person to send your money within 24 hours. Or PayPal. PayPal is not the person to send your money within, you are the one to access your money in PayPal to withdraw at will, depending on the timing at which you decide to withdraw money in PayPal. So your decision on all those ones are yours. And then equally, wonderful thing that I'm talking about payment, wonderful thing that we are doing coming 2022 is to allow you to own Stripe account with Dropazz. So the Stripe account, you normally see people talk about to pay $500 to have Stripe at last. And the fact that even you can't even create Stripe account as a Nigerian formally. And the processes can take more than 3 months before you're able successfully to even if you're able to, and you are spending about 700,000 naira to get it. So we are working hard to see how we can mediate and partner with Stripe to get people to be able to have Stripe accounts and link to their stores and be able to receive money with Stripe, because Stripe is a lot easier. It doesn't allow people to log in to their PayPal account like PayPal before making payment, or doesn't allow them to do some other processes, stuff like that. So with Stripe you can embed payments into any of your website, anywhere within your site. So, but this is what we will do in 2022. I like saying these things or giving you updates about what we will do, so that will hold me responsible to work hard in whatever I want to do along the line. So we are going to do that along the future. So if you are, for your international market, we don't have control of your finances. For your local market, yes, we want to make sure that your product gets to customers, and as well that the vendor delivers the product in a quality format to your customers, and you make money. Vendor is happy, you are happy, the shipping company is happy, which we are changing in 2022. It's adding Dropout shipping company or logistics. Okay, thank you for your question. Do you have any other question? No. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes,
okay.
sir, I do. Yes, sir. Like I wanted to say to that. So anytime before my store, like before I'm fully mine is completely ready. So in terms of if any of them now want to any of the products, I can always use my email to make a request, right?
Yeah, you can. So you can use your own email to make a request, but you equally need to fill the customer's information where it is being shipped to. Because at this point in time, based on somebody, a customer who is actually with you.
Concerning the information, sir, that's the part, because these are they are age people and they wouldn't I don't know. Is it okay?
No, just give your own information. I don't know if they will be comfortable. Just give your own information. Don't worry yourself. Just give your own information. Your address is where they will ship it to. And by the way, it wouldn't be great that the item comes to you and then you are the one that hands it like this to your customer. It feels great. It feels, somewhat great. And then even if they decide to say, I want to go and look for this item somewhere else, they can't buy the price you are giving it to them. Or even if they buy that price, they can't get the gift you are giving to them. So at the end of the day, they are happy, you are happy, and you're able to handle it. And you're able to even take the product yourself and take some pictures with it, make some videos with it if you want, do some touches of your choice, maybe which you will use to make posts on Facebook or make posts on WhatsApp or make posts on your accounts across the social media. So you should be able just put up your details. I think what you just even brought is good that people talk, equally help me. Sometimes this event like this help me a lot. It helped me gather some more ideas about what we are doing to equally, improve. Because we are here to always improve. We are here to stay for quite a long time. And again, just like what you just said, we'll see how we can make it possible that you will not need to, fill the form on your own personal website if you are using landing pages to sell. So that when you just come here, you click a button of buy now, and then you buy the product for your customers, and then click on pay on delivery, and the vendor gets information to quickly go on to ship the item to the customer. So I think we should be able to do that before February next year or before end of January. All right, thank you for your question. Let's hear from you, BIC Aaron. BIC Lame, Aaron, let's hear from you, sir.
Hello?
Yes, let's hear from you, sir. We're listening.
Good evening. Good evening.
Yes, good evening.
This issue is about my store that I created, about the international store where I've created it. Then I've tried to integrate it, but to import the products, I tried to search the products in which I'm going to sell wristwatches. On the search button, I could not find the wristwatch. And when I scroll down to the pages, you understand, I clicked on the first pages, it shows up, second pages, it shows up, and the third pages will show 500 server or something like that. Need to.
Are you serious? Okay. Like you mean if you search a product right here?
Yes.
Like for instance, if we search watch.
Yes.
Okay, so it shows 500 server error along the line.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
And I tried to even install a Chrome extension. It wasn't. It is showing not secured. And I don't know.
Chrome extension is not meant to. It's not a website URL. So not secured is not. It's not what it should be showing in terms of. It has nothing to do with, because the Chrome extension you are installing on Chrome. If there's any place that is not secured, it's Chrome itself, and Chrome cannot be non-secure, definitely, because it's Google, Google that owns it. So to install Chrome extension is pretty simple. You must, download the Chrome extension and then you upload it just as the training showed you. If you do it right, there is no error that will come out. But for the one that you said when you are scrolling through pages, it shows error, I will fix that. We'll look at that to know what went wrong. And yes, the product can be limited here inside Dropazz here in terms of, let's say, for instance, watch, but you might not even sell off all these watches that are here, definitely. But still, that is why we developed the Chrome extension extra for free, so that you're able to go on to import as many as possible from AliExpress directly. And I always say, it's better you sell, if you're selling for the international market, it's better you sell products from one vendor. One vendor being that you will be able to cut cost related to shipping, and you probably cut costs related to or cost processes related to who you are contacting, because you are directly chatting or contacting a vendor, one vendor on AliExpress. And yes, if you are looking for vendors, we have them sorted out for you. We have hand-picked vendors right here inside Dropazz. Okay, you can see right here, it's called supplier list. When you click on that, it's going to bring out suppliers for you. So these suppliers, we have used them. In fact, we have used almost all of them for selling products to the international market. And these things are right here for you, depending on your choice or market that you decided to sell on. The page is still loading, but anyone you click on has multiple items or multiple vendors under them or under it. So most people don't know that use Dropazz, but still these things are right here for you. Like here now, just click for watch. These are vendors that are here, about 21 vendors that are here. When you click on visit on anyone, it's going to take you to the vendors page, and then you import products directly from this particular vendor and run business only with this particular vendor. Now, for the international market, it's beyond what we are here for on this retreat. And I equally want to let you know, you can pause your international market business for this season. At least give yourself a target to make 1 million naira within this season at this point in time in the Nigerian market. Okay, don't get yourself confused or trying to set things up. Watch this other video, That's why I said concentrate on one. The first day I gave one assignment. The second day I gave the same assignment, and the same assignment I can still give today. Just run ads to this particular one. Make money for yourself as of today. Okay, there is nothing that will hold you back to not be able to do that for yourself as much as today. So that is it for your question. But on the one that's about the error you have, trust me, I'm going to look into that. For your Chrome extension, I don't know where you are seeing the not secured. You don't click on Chrome extension anywhere else, but on this place. That's why Google removed it from Google. Google gave us problem and removed it. We had like lots of users of it from Google that runs a couple of reviews, lots of reviews, people who love it and using the extension. But Google now noticed that people are using this our extension on platform that is not meant for, platform that is not built for. So imagine we built this extension for AliExpress, and then people are going on to search at 1688.com or going to search at somewhere else, trying to import product from anywhere else, So Google found it as an issue. It's giving their server problem. So they had to take it down and then tell us to fix it. And then since then, I have decided not to even say much about it. But what do you want to say? How will you tell Nigerians not to use something in several other places? I've warned, by the way, but still. So what I now did was come here and added the extension so that you can be able to download it right here manually. And the extension is right here. Okay, on this place, you download the extension. You can see download Dropazz Chrome extension. When you click on that, you'll be able to download the extension for yourself. And then the video on how to install it is equally right here. You install it and use it on your browser. Okay, that will be all for the, or do you have any other questions, sir?
Yes.
Okay.
I was unable to create a store yesterday event because of the pop-up, and I don't know.
You are not able to do what?
Create a store yesterday, as I told you yesterday about that pop-up that my account was.
Did you send your email address yesterday?
So you rectify the problem after the program yesterday, and I don't know what are the process to follow now to create the store and download those.
All right, the process is just on the dashboard. It's just right here. Say how to create a store with Dropazz. It's just right. It's just looking at you on the dashboard.
Yes, I mean in the LDS store.
It's the same thing.
Okay,
It's the same thing.
thank you.
No problem. You're welcome.
Yeah,
Okay.
thank you.
Let me see how
Hello,
many
sir.
hands,
I have
many
a
other
question,
hands are up. Just 1 minute, please.
please, sir.
Uh,
I have a question, please.
is that
I have a question, please, sir.
is that Aaron? Okay, no, we have spoken with Aaron. Just hold on,
No.
sir. Let's talk. Let's take it according to hands up, right? Okay, go ahead. I think you are the next, right? Go ahead. Oluwashola, right? Olushola, sorry, Joshua.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
I just want to ask a question, sir. I already asked the question before you brought it down, but I'm just so eager. Generating this is very, very fast and high. My question is just that, apart from, I don't know if you got the question I typed it, so I want to ask it audially. So I just want to know that, apart from maybe running ads to my website, my page, are you getting me, sir? Apart from that, running traffic to the page, like letting them know about the page. Apart from that, can I also pay WhatsApp influencers, like to give them the picture of the product, they give them some features about the product, and direct them, give them my own content, which can drive them down to my WhatsApp, and give the clients, give the customers the specifications about the product, let them know about the product and everything.
Absolutely,
And
you can do that. Definitely, you know the answer to that. You can do that, right? You can you can use a WhatsApp influencers. So that one is not running ads on Facebook. So you don't run ads, like I said, you don't run ads from Facebook directly to WhatsApp. Is wrong. People do it because they are ignorant. So, but if you want to use influencers within WhatsApp, okay, that's okay now. It's perfect. It's great.
I
Especially
also have another question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. My other question is that, can we also post our products with the web description and specialization on GG?
Yes,
and also promote on
yes, yes. We have a student that actually list their product on GG and making sales from GG.
Okay.
And if you even have account, if you even have you're allowed to use to have a company account with Jumia. If you're a seller on Jumia, you can sell Dropazz products on Jumia competitively and beat them hands down in terms of pricing there. You are free to. But the thing is that, like I always say, we don't recommend you using third-party platforms because you don't have power over your customer base. And as well, you don't equally have, resources of making more money from one customer. Okay, you wanted to ask another question.
My other, the other thing I want to say is just that, sir, I was like, is there any kind of, I saw about the Facebook group, but I was like, WhatsApp, is there any kind of a WhatsApp group for all BIC members for me to just be the group and communicate, sir? If you can't be there, just be the BIC member, be the newbies. You understand? Just a WhatsApp group or maybe a Telegram group, sir.
Okay, well, people ask for that, not just you. So, but we once had a Telegram group. We once had Telegram group which had over 4,000 people that are actual users of Dropazz when we newly launched and stuff like that, and people that has been going through my training for a long time. Okay, so but here's the thing. All right, it is a lot more of a problem than it is of good to you. A whole lot more of a problem than it is for you. And then you do not go to, you do not have account with your bank, and then you ask your bank to give you WhatsApp chat where you can be with other customers that use their bank. You don't want to do that. If you truly are concentrated and you know what you are doing, you don't need anybody's motivation. You need your own personal motivation. That is why you are an entrepreneur, a business person. You don't need somebody else's talk, or you want to ask questions, then you ask my team. You ask people that we have live chat here, you have WhatsApp chat, you ask questions and then you get answers. So if you're talking about WhatsApp, my people, they cannot contain into a WhatsApp group. And then if you are talking of Telegram, Telegram is not secured. Your handle, your name on your Telegram can be a nickname, but we can't see your phone number, we can't see your details, we can't see we can't track your information, we can't track anything about you. So that is one of the things that happened on the Telegram group we had then. People went on to be scamming another inside the group. All right. We even recorded a case of kidnapping. So that's as terrible as that. All right. So I bet I didn't say it in the group, but that's one of the reasons why I closed it down. It was as big as that. And then everything is being rubbed upon me, right? People begin to talk about the fact that they entered the group because they purchased my stuff. And then somebody else now said something like, you make good number of sales right now. You post on the group. Then people are congratulating you. And then all of a sudden, the newbies that have never done anything in their business, or even the old guys that have never done anything in their business, they flood your personal inbox, asking you how you did it, what you did, or this and that, this and that. And then at the end of the day, you went on to scam them. You tell them to pay you so and so amount of money so that you show them what you did on your own advert, stuff like that. Okay, so at the end of the day, you don't deliver. Then that becomes scam, and that I am being held responsible over again. So that is what I avoided by closing down the group. So it was painful for me closing down the group because it was easy for me to communicate with everybody, right? And equally easy for me to send some information, important information across. Or maybe when there is server error or server is down, I can easily communicate there and let everybody know. But I had to close down that part that I am all being benefited to only, and look at the broader view of it. By now, I don't know what would have happened, but the thing is that their orientation was minimal. Okay, their orientation was minimal. Okay, they don't have this too much of direct communication with me or stuff like that. So their orientation was minimal. The Nigerians are Nigerians. They have this, their mentality is normal. We are all Nigerians. I am a Nigerian, but it's difficult. You find those ones that are, in for what they are doing and go head on with it. Somebody can just join MLM, okay? I mean, network marketing, where they actually trample on him, do all sorts of things there. And the person is being used so well in terms of, if I refer one person, the person at the top make money, the other person at the top make money, and then I only make a small fragment, stuff like that. That is MLM, that is network marketing. Okay, so, but, you see some Nigerians carrying it on their head, running heavily with it and still make a lot of money with it, stuff like that. Now, those kind of people are different. These are people that no matter what they fall their hands in, they make a lot of money with it. Now, this does not mean that, but the concept generally on network marketing, okay, and the Ponzi schemes and stuff like that, extras, the ones that are real, which is like network marketing that could be real, and those ones like Ponzi schemes that are not real, everything come together to being what has educated Nigerians to believing this is what internet business look like. Okay, so you give me something, I give you this. You put 1 naira in this platform, you are making 10 naira. That is what it's now incubated into them. So when the money is not coming fast, okay, it's not coming horridly fast, it's simple. They need to scam somebody to make money. They need to make somebody, force somebody, or do anything terrible for somebody before they make money. And that is terrible too, because at the end of the day, even if you're a Yahoo boy, it will still take you a couple of number of months, even up to years, before you successfully scam somebody a certain amount of money that you used to buy Benz. All right. So why do that? Why try to, why try to do that when you can actually go legitly and still, you can actually sell these white guys that you successfully have contact with, and those white guys can connect you to other white guys, and then you end up selling them good product that you drop ship to them. You can even put your money on the line that you don't, because they don't want to trust you that much. You take the product to them, they buy it a lot of in bulk, you make a lot of money. But these guys don't understand it that way. And yet they will be so patient, so very patient, and so dedicated. You see them going to cyber cafe every now and then, or go to the best, where they can hide in hotels and be able to run their shit. And at the end of the day, just to make money, right? But you will not be, most of them can never do that when they run their e-commerce business. Never. They won't do that, right? So I guess see one of those things about this, the network. So my, what is it called? I mean the light. So maybe my face, you might not be seeing it that clear again, but I'm sure you can hear my voice very well. So, but that is one of the things that you get to see. Okay, but something bigger than such community. All right. But we have to have control. We have to have everybody's information and data so that when anything happens along the line, we're able to know. And if you talk about WhatsApp, WhatsApp is too small for us. Further, it's just about 2, 5, 6 persons. We are talking about 15,000 people that actually use our platform in terms of real time. So we can't do that in terms of groups for now. In terms of personalized group on Telegram or on WhatsApp, right? That's the answer to your question. All right, now we'll take questions from the live from the chat. Let me answer some questions from the chat.
Please, sir, I have one last question, please. Hello, sir.
Okay.
Oh, please, sir, the daily plan, yeah, for the Dropout store, the one that cost, I think, $0.8, 500 naira, 470 naira, is it still on?
Okay, no, it's not still on. It's not on. We did it for a purpose. So we wanted to see what, people liked it though, right? And a lot of people entered it, but still, it's bringing too many wrong persons. Okay, people that just want to try and then they just want to see, and then they just do it. They don't even know. They forgot. That's what we noticed. Just about 4 days to 5 days that we allowed that to happen. We have about 30 people get in within 24 hours, and then at the end of that 30 days, more than half of them, 30 people, more than half of them got, charged, and then they are shocked. Why, who is charging me 417 naira? And they began, complaining. They will call and be shouting, why are you charging me 400? What is going on? What is going on? And then this is obviously written where they put their card and when they paid for it. So we are not really set for such kind of time to, it's worse. It's not really, that's to obviously tell you guys it's not really about the money. So the timing for doing sort of a thing is a lot to follow them up, or for them to be complaining like that and trying to tell them the fact that they subscribe to it. So it's not on right now. That offer is not on right now.
Okay, sir.
All right, you're welcome. All right, let me take a question from the chat box before we close up for today. Let's see. Let's see. So Isaac says, okay, how to download the landing page, please. The training is still right here. Even under this LDS, there's LDS training here. Under this training tab, please, that's for the person who asked how to download the template again, which I explained. We did twice yesterday. The training is right here. Okay, under this store training videos, there's LDS training is right here. So this training shows you how to download the template, use the template, format the template, everything about it. Okay, this one right here shows you how to do that. And how to download the template is pretty simple. You just come under LDS product pages and click on the exact product you want to download its template, which is card accessories. You click on it and then you see the link and download the template. Let's answer next person. Let me see. How can I use the pop-up? How can I use the pop-up? How can I generate leads with pop-up? You don't generate leads with pop-up. The pop-up is already there, pre-done for you with any Dropazz template you use. What you should be asking is, how do you really, make the template function? in terms of getting your leads to your personal self. So how to do that is still here on the training series right here. But related to what we are doing here on the Nigerian dropshipping, there is really nothing. There is really not even one. Related to this, your leads. You don't need the pop-up form on your landing page for the leads. All right. People go to your site to directly fill the form to get pay on delivery. So for that reason, you don't need pop-up there. But on your own homepage related to your own store environment, yeah, there will be a pop-up there. And that pop-up, you can fix it. The pop-up training is right inside Dropazz. All right. Even inside here, we even had a training inside the inside your store environment where we put up that pop-up form. All right. Under the page settings here. Okay, under page settings here, one of these places, which is XYZ funnel right here. XYZ funnel has a video right there that shows you how to fix your pop-up from email marketing and stuff like that. But like I said, this season, don't waste it. Don't waste it. There is no time for setting this, setting that, setting this, setting that. All right. Your advert should have been running this night, at most this night. Okay. For you to start seeing this to be real. I like it when you make money. All right. We shouldn't put all these people and effort and stuff and resources together. At the end of the day, we're only busy trying to set things up. Okay. The event is to make sure that in fact, I took time to design that template for you to instantly be able to use it. All right. So even everybody that is here, if you run advert to that template as it is, nobody will notice. Okay, we are talking about millions of Nigerians. At the end of the day, at the end of 30 days, nobody will notice that somebody else is using the same template. Okay, at all. So there was a training right here before. I don't know. I think maybe I removed it. But I did added a training here before. So, but if the training is not here, it's still the same way. When you go back to Dropazz dashboard, you'll be able to still see it on the dashboard itself. When you go to dashboard, you see the training related to fixing your pop-up, and even on the training series here, on the training series under store training, dropshipping conquest, that particular video has equally how you can fix your pop-up. Is what is very important to us. So it's the first thing you do. If I look at it here, this is how to create your store, how to link your store, how to do custom domain, how to fix your website pop-up forms. Okay, it's right here. How to fix your website pop-up forms. It's right on the page. Okay, right there. Okay, let me take the last question before we go. I'm already having a cracked voice, but that is okay. Can I get a recorded version of yesterday's? Yeah, you can. I said it will take a little of time, but even yesterday's one, I worked on it. Day before yesterday's one, we have worked on it. So even at the work we work on it, it reduced from a certain number of gig to about 200 megabytes. So it's a lot of work to reduce that, and so that you get the same quality enough when you are watching the video or replay, because this is a couple of hours, not just 30 minutes video or 1 hour video. Okay, that's why it's going to be large. Okay, so that is where you can find how to fix your pop-up inside Dropazz. And I want to really thank everybody that participated in this retreat. And
hello, sir.
Not just that, yeah.
Hello, sir. I have a question. I thank you for everything. I didn't really gain a lot.
Up.
Yes, my hand is up.
Okay, no problem. Go ahead.
And so my question, the same thing I raised yesterday. I don't have access to that training aspect of my dashboard.
You don't have access
to that
aspect of dashboard. I don't get it. Like,
I don't have access to the training section. Training section. I mean the Facebook conquest and some other things like that.
Okay.
So the message
when you go there, what message do you see? What did it say?
That I need to pay. That I haven't. Just a link to pay. A link for payment. Then I still have an active account.
Okay. Send me the email address again right here. Let's see what's going on.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
No problem, sir. Okay, we have I think BIC. Have we heard from BIC Francisca? Let's hear from you if you have not.
Oh, I'm
Okay,
here.
okay.
Oh, I'm
Okay,
raising
please.
my hand since.
Oh,
My
sorry, go
question
ahead.
is, whenever, hello?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, whenever I try to, after importing the item, whenever I try to add it to my sales page, I'll be told that there is a technical error. Since yesterday, I've been trying that, but it's not working.
There's a technical error when you try to push it to store, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that should be because the item is already pushed to shop. So go to your store and go to products and see to be sure that the item is not there.
Okay, sir. Let me.
Yeah, it can't go twice. It has to go once only.
Okay.
All right, we have another question from AI Miraj Travels Limited. Please, let's hear from you, Sir Omar.
Hello, hello. Hello.
All right, yes, go on, sir.
I've asked the question about the restriction I'm having pertaining to
Okay, you are the person. All right, no problem. Just send your email address.
Yes, I'll send it.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, sir. Let me see why that right now, right here. Okay, so in absence of any other question, we are. I really.
When is the recorded video going to be sent, sir?
On Wednesday at most.
Okay, sir.
Wednesday at most, you have the recorded version of the event. And somebody was asking if it will be shared on YouTube. I don't really think so. That it will be shared on YouTube. But if I will do that, I will know. I will look, and maybe I'll use it for Christmas, to do Christmas for everybody to watch. But still, it's an important information for people who really want to sell on the internet. Not to talk of, but most of them are not going to have access to Dropazz. That's why I don't want to do that. Except, it's going to be kind of not helpful to them that you shared with them video, and then you are showing them a dashboard where they are supposed to be doing all those things, and they are not seeing them. They are not they can't have access to such a place. So it's to me, it's deceptive, and I don't like it. So that's one of the reasons why I might not list it on YouTube, because I have fans there that may want to utilize what is there or what I do. Okay, please check, sir. Let me see if you are able to access your page now. That is on Monsieur Hassan. I've checked that now. It should be working right now. Okay, so thank you very much for being part of this retreat. I want to be part of your success in real sense and real time. I love it when you take action. When you take action, I love it. I love it when you have sales. That's what it means for action. Selling is the only process of, success is the only process of making sales. I don't know how to explain it further. When you go through YouTube of big guys, richest people on the planet, they are always talking about selling. This guy that owns Airpiece. Okay, Airpiece owner, the CEO of Airpiece, he once said that where he got his starting point, where he began being rich, where he was not able to afford to own an airline, was where he sold some lands. All right, the community, his friend, a friend of his came to him and be like this, that his village people are looking for a way to sell off some properties and within island. And that is where we're talking about within Ikoyi environment right now, within Banana Island, to those big areas. And he was there in the 90s when this guy was saying that his people wants to sell it, but nobody's buying, they're not buying it that much, that if he can help them to sell it or stuff like that. Then he found a gold mine. And then he started, putting adverts in newspapers, putting everywhere, telling people here and there, advertising like crazy to make sure he sell off the land. And then he did. People started buying the land, buying. And then when people are buying that much, say, if people are disinterested, this place might really change lives tomorrow, might turn to something else or be so valued tomorrow. For that reason, he reserved a lot of plot for himself. And he was able to now make so much money that he's not able to invest in other things. But remember the word selling. Okay. Remember, the person who came to him and tell him that if he can help them sell the place is the direct son of the people who owns the place. He couldn't sell the place. The only reason why the guy was poor and probably could still be poor right now, we don't know, is only because his inability to sell something. And nobody is responsible of you knowing how to sell, but you just have to learn and be able to practice every single day. You create yourself in the process. You create yourself. You should love it. You should love being part of selling anything. I don't care what it is. All right. Now, if you don't understand that, in fact, no business in this world, no business in this life can make money without clients, without customers, without people being sold to. Without people being sold to. Your best idea, you need investors. You need to learn how to sell. You need to learn how to communicate by email, by WhatsApp, by everywhere possible. Now, there's one last thing I was even forgetting to let you know, and that is how to sell multiple to one customer. And how is that? It's pretty simple. It's to demand, ask for it. Because you didn't ask, that is the only reason why you did not sell one more item to one customer extra. Because you did not ask, this customer has placed order to you, because you definitely know you have so many sales. One customer has placed order to you, and then you'll be like, okay, thank you very much for the order. We are going to, ship it to you so and so time and thereabout. But guess what? You are supposed to ask for the customer to say, sir, won't you like to, because this pricing that we are giving right now can definitely change because of the exchange rates, because of dollar exchange rates, the way things are changing. Even before 2022 now, I am sure that the dollar must have, added. And then before we go and buy by that time, January to February, there is no way we'll be selling the same price. If you know anybody who might want to buy this right now, I can tell you right now, you can buy it and give to your friends or family who owns a car, who has a car, and the person will thank you for it. And I don't want you to give the person at this price. Give the person at extra 5,000 naira price so that you make profit for yourself. What do you think, sir? Now, let me tell you, in 10 persons that you ask to buy more from you, at least 4 persons will agree. In fact, not just agree, they are going to buy not just one, but extra 3, 4, 5. But the problem is you did not ask. Bible say make you ask before they go give you. All right? If you don't ask, you don't receive. You need to ask them. It will not pain you. It will not cause any problem. It will not make them to cancel their order ever. It's going to even make them now have something else that they want to say no to than the previous sales that they have had. For the ones that we say no, the ones that we say no, they now have something to solidify their previous order from you, or which is the order you are here to deliver to them. So at the end of the day, you are making a huge mistake for not allowing them, to not giving them the opinion, but not asking them, what do you think? What if we give you one more of this product? And by the way, remember, it's system free shipping. Remember, it's the same cost of shipping. If anything, if in case you are charging them for shipping, it's the same cost of shipping or it's the same free shipping, because you don't need to pay for any extra. We'll send you this item, you give to your friend one of this item, and you charge your friend extra 2,000, extra 3,000, and I will back you up for it if your friend wants to ask questions or stuff like that. So, but at the end of the day, you make money, sir, or you just dash it to your friend and collect the same amount of money we sold it to you. So, but at the end of the day, the shipping cost and everything is lined up to it without you paying extra for it or wasting time or allowing your friends to run down your battery of your device for you in the name of borrowing. They'll come and borrow and borrow and borrow. Okay, let me jumpstart my car. You know, rain is coming. You know, people's car will refuse to start in the morning. They need jump starters, and this jump starter is just you charge it inside your house and then you use it to jump start your car. So you not asking is the only reason why you can't upsell people to make more money in the single sale that is remaining. Okay, I hope you got more value on this. And feel free to always ask me questions on WhatsApp. You never can tell when I'm answering the question, Sha, but I actually answer your questions sometimes myself. And especially on Sundays, my staff don't work because definitely you are not working in the place of work where you work. So I'm always there to answer questions. So always ask questions, any question you have, any difficulty you have along the line, and every training you want. You know, learning is earning. When you don't learn, you don't earn. Okay. And every training you need is right inside Dropazz for you. And on this particular retreat, I want you to make a lot of money from it. And all you need to do is to use the template we have already done for you. Okay. And you already have been given access to Dropazz for free for your first month in case of those ones that don't have access to Dropazz at all. Then you go on to utilize the training there, run your ads. Facebook ads conquest is right there. Run your ads right this night, start it this night, run your ads. Let me begin to see some difficulty that you are having within the line. Ask us questions and you get it solved for you. Do have a blessed and wonderful, and feel free, if you want to give me testimonial, you can go to Google and search Dropazz or search the Genius. All right. Let me see how many people will do that for me right now. Okay. You can go there right now and search for Dropazz on Google. Search for Dropazz on Google and feel free to give us review right away. Okay. Dropazz on Google and it will come out. We are the very first right there. You see the company information and stuff like that, like Dropazz Dropshipping Software. You click on the review, all right, and then give us some review there about Dropazz, about the environment, about what you have been seeing, about the event and stuff like that. Do have a blessed, wonderful Sunday. And I really love the fact that I was with you in this event. Stay strong.